Anime toddy milk.
Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 54 of the Nightmen campaign. Now,
we're just now thinking about getting a dog in our 50s.
This episode's a bit weird. We're on YouTube.
What?
Haha! Haha! I switched it up. We're
Finally,
on YouTube.
No titties. No intentional titties.
Yeah. So we are on YouTube now, streaming. Huzzah! Glorious, amazing.
Beautiful, awesome, great, amazing.
So we have been trying to do this for a few weeks now, but yeah. Anyways, why don't we jump into introductions? Both Azul and Unspoken Cookie will not be joining us for sure today, as Unspoken Cookie is feeling under the weather along with Azul. Big sads. But joining us right now, anyways, for introductions, we have the Grim, played by the Lime Green Lemon Man, Lemmy Lemonhead.
If you eat Chili's ribs, just know that you're not gonna get your baby back. She took it with the kids.
That's pretty good.
As Caladra Baratheon, we have Fail Sam.
Hello.
Huzzah.
Huzzah.
As Aya Alden, we have the insane Professor Zool.
I just have to warn you, don't whistle in the dark. You will summon him.
That's not ominous at all.
I need to get creative. You guys have very good intros.
Dude, mine are not creative. I just make them up on the fly. Just say some random shit and they'll laugh.
Leopold Marcus Arcadian, played by Ivanator, will hopefully be joining us soon. He's doing some moving, so, you know, he's getting himself oriented and in his new abode.
See, if he was a real person, that's how you know he's fake. If he were a real person, he'd be a hermit like me.
Okay.
You're not a hermit. You don't
No,
live
I'm
in
hermit.
the mountains. You live in a basement.
I don't actually live in the basement. I live in the middle of
And
nowhere.
our resident wizard, Advin Kari, played by Tamaz Alpha, will be a bit late. He had to do a pickup shift at work, so he's there.
Imagine working in this economy.
Couldn't be me.
We're all going down the drain.
Anyways, let's get into announcements.
Life is
We're on
wild.
YouTube. Oh my god, we're on YouTube, guys. It's
We're on the
amazing.
boob tube.
We're amazing, aren't we? Just
Oh, we got off the boob
absolutely
tube.
slapdashed and all that crass
Well,
shit.
we can actually, grow a fan base instead of
Titties.
instead of losing everybody to like fucking etchy softcore. And that's not a joke.
So we want to thank everyone who's been supporting us since the very beginning. This is a very big step for the channel in it of itself. We have been trying very hard to keep a level of quality on this channel, and with the way that Twitch is going, it just kind of feels like that's not the way the channel wishes to go.
Unless of course, we all and hear me out now. We all go through gender reassignment surgery and get the biggest tits we can.
I would
That
never
way-
do that.
You're
I mean-
assuming that we have to go through the gender reassignment surgery first. We can just
yeah.
get big titties.
We can.
But what about the vagina?
Not a requirement.
Not a requirement.
For you, maybe.
Shit.
If I'm gonna change genders, I'm going all the way.
Who said you had to change genders? You just have to get titties.
That's all we have
Where
to
am
do.
I gonna get? But those are fake titties. Where am I gonna get the titty milk?
Nowhere.
I mean, you can still do that.
I mean, you
Yeah,
can.
there are pills for that.
Yeah.
And
You
you're
have-
I mean, you
Memo.
could just
Dog, you're a pill.
accidentally. What's it called? When you have
functioning
sympathy.
memories.
You know, dog, y'all are really stomping on my dreams.
Anyways.
No, I'm not a transgender. I
Also-
just do anything.
as always,
But
we
of course,
have
$20 is $20.
we have the thing down below, the donation thing down below. So please think about donating to us, as this is very, very fun for us.
And if you don't, you're a bad person.
Don't do that.
What? We're not supposed to guilt trip them? Was that not in the
No.
script?
Guilt tripping is when you're the bad person, regardless of whether or not they give.
Oh, right. Give us your money or we'll kill you.
Eh, slightly better.
That's not the message we want to send.
Oh, wait. You want a different message? I got one. Give us money or we'll castrate your dog.
So we're doing them a service?
I guess.
That is a big
If you
service
want,
you'd be doing.
hey, you want some castrate? $15 per ball.
What? Wow.
I think that's actually a pretty cheap castration.
That is a pretty cheap castration.
I mean, hey, I would have paid $15 to castrate Uranus at the birth of time, just to meet Aphrodite. This is a dumb bit. Let's move on.
Let's move on. If you haven't already, please go check out episode 53, a Smile Before Shadow. It is, it's quite a fun episode of just quick little banter and fun things going on in the background. So please think about going to watch that when you have time. Oh, hello. That got really weird really quick. Okay.
What got weird?
That. Nothing. I am fixing things, or at least trying to.
Like, we'll fix your dog if you subscribe.
I mean, if they donate, hopefully we can not castrate a dog.
Goodness gracious.
But what if we want to?
No, thank you.
It's 50 to 200 for males and 100 to 500 for females. Goodness gracious.
Dang.
Jesus, I can accomplish the same thing with a pair of pliers at my house, which is what we'll do for you if you donate money.
Don't take his word for it.
Don't take his word for that. That is
Don't take
not
their
what-
word for it. I will do it.
Anyways.
I'm desperate. I am desperate for money and
Moving
not
along.
picky about where I get it from.
Moving along. I have been behind on a few projects recently, and it's
am I on
evil.
thumbnails?
Because life has been strange. I just left my
Life is
previous
strange.
job.
The hit indie game.
I just left my previous job, and I'm going to be starting a new one in the middle of August, so life has been crazy and just
So what you're saying?
wonky.
So, wait, what you're saying is did no one tell you life was going to be this way?
I'm not even going to respond.
You shouldn't.
Yeah, so please think about donating so that we can get better quality and stuff and systems for our people. Please.
Please.
Also,
Dog is begging you.
please think about subscribing to our YouTube channel. We're currently at like 38 subscribers, I want to say. Let me see. 37. We're at 37 subscribers. Once we reach 40, we will be putting out designs for you all to vote on. Those will be just little things for a poll that we're putting together. And you guys can vote on which design you guys like better, and we will go ahead and just put it out there for you. So please think about donating, think about subscribing, and sharing to your friends, perhaps, maybe even commenting. We appreciate you guys so much, and thank you for helping us through 54 episodes. This is amazing.
Yeah. Oh, one last tidbit. I'm playing Roblox right now, and I hate that they got rid of tickets. That's all.
Okay.
Move on.
Okay. honestly, I will be posting 2 more episodes of Eldritch Funky Function here, pretty much in quick succession. If you guys want to go check those out, episode 15 is up. Episode 16 has been lost, unfortunately. But, episode 17 and 18 will be up there. The Time Worms 8, episode 16, so oof. But yeah, please think about going to watch Unspoken Cookies Eldritch Funky Function. Funky Function. God, I need to enunciate those N's.
I'm sorry, did you say Time Worms?
Yes, Time Worms. But yeah, please think about going to check that out. It's really fun, really amazing, and check out some of our other campaigns. Perhaps even the other one with Fail Sam. Also, go check her out. She's amazing. She's glorious, and the fact that she's here with us makes me very happy.
Yeah, well, stop it.
I'm happy everyone is here, honestly. Shh.
Yeah.
They don't know that.
It's not the fact we... Shh, what? Well, we're gonna have to say it sometime. The ransoms get come due.
Fair.
And honestly, I can't keep paying for her VTuber subscription.
Eesh.
Or do you not
Subscription to VTubing.
Hi, welcome to Lime Green Studios. We have VTubers you can rent.
Anyways.
For birthday parties,
please...
murders, and bar mitzvahs.
Oh, I do the murders.
So please think about going to follow Sam as well. She is amazing and wonderful, and she has an awesome community full of wonderful people, including myself.
We'll definitely not murder you.
No, we would never do that.
Never.
I never said I wouldn't.
But yeah, I think that brings us to the end of announcements. Just a quick little thing. This episode will be extremely graphic. There is going to be depictions of sexual interaction. It's going to be kind of graphic. My apologies. So
God.
please.
I don't remember that.
There will also be drug use. So please, make sure if you guys are under 18 that you have parentals with you.
Or if you are severely sensitive to those topics, I wouldn't stick around.
Yeah, it's gonna get a little
And if you're turned on by that, hey, welcome.
God damn it.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Yes. Viewer discretion is advised. You have been warned.
And if your kid gets traumatized, not our fault.
Wait, is that what the other half of the group isn't here? They just didn't want to partake in this.
No.
They're just all sitting in a tent reading like nerds.
Nerds.
We're reading
Those
the
fucking dweebs!
We're going to sexy town. Leaving the dweebs
Go to Second Time Junction, boys. Get your jumpers on.
All right.
And just so we're clear, Fail Sam counts as one of the boys.
Yes, she
yeah,
counts as
for
one of the
sure.
boys, obviously.
She counts for 2 of the boys. One of us is a half boy. But we'll never tell you which.
Let's throw away all formalities and jump into today's episode of The Archives of Eternity.
It's me. Sorry.
Hold up.
The sigh wasn't for you.
Oh.
Let me find a good. There we go. That was a good one. Maybe. No. Let's do this.
I'm just used to hearing that so much that I assume that it's me.
Vile screams. A smell of smoke rising from the ground. The cobblestones beneath your feet as you enter the gate, clicking and clacking as naked bodies writhe in the street, ecstasy flowing through their eyes, penetration along with several other forms of intercourse happening all about you. A great many individuals just wandering the streets, lips locked, bodies intertwined. As the city is bustling, but with depravity.
And busting. With depravity.
Man.
Sorry.
As you enter the city, the smell is sweaty, is a great way to put that.
Boy, am I glad I don't have a nose. Technically.
As you all enter the city itself, you are met with the naked bodies of people just walking around. Masks on their faces. Males, women, all different races, ages, shapes, and sizes. This is the city of Visage. And it is a party.
It's fucking rank.
I've heard tell of places like this. In college, we called them frap houses.
You say frap?
As in frappuccino, the worst kind of drink.
Yes.
I can't say I've heard anything like this.
As you say that, Caladra, someone is like... There's a couple of people just, like, staring at you as they're just going at it.
And I am staring horrifiedly back. Like, she doesn't even know not to look. She's just like, oh my god.
It's rude to stare.
No.
Hey, I'm fucking over here!
No. We like it.
God damn it.
That just makes her even more kerfuffled.
No,
She's
never
just
mind.
like, oh my
I take back what I said earlier. Kerfuffle.
As you're looking around this city, it's just street after street of lust and, well, depravity.
The DM, can I make
Debauchery!
an intelligence saving throw to try and turn off my brain into going more clinical mode rather than any emotional?
Make a charisma save.
Why?
You're in the city of Visage, man. There is no intelligence here.
This is pure carnal desire.
Yeah, that's why I asked if I could turn my brain off to only be
I'm
intelligent.
making it a
Carnal desire and
charisma
deceit.
save because it is. There's something more to it.
And wouldn't it be more of a wisdom check because it's a
You're
charm
trying
effect?
to exert your own will to turn your brain to make it not sexual.
Yeah, that's a wisdom. Wisdom is will.
Not in this case. Charisma is the force that your will exerts upon the world in D&D.
And?
Make the roll.
Make the roll.
I already made the roll.
What
It's
is
a
it?
7.
What is it
7.
then?
Looks like you want to be horny.
No, I don't.
It's all sexual. You can't really turn your brain into
Dude.
Turn your brain into the clinical form of things at this very moment.
I mean,
And
dude.
if you know
this
what,
is a little...
Caladra and Hat, why don't you both make charisma saves as well?
Oh man.
Well, wait, hold on. I'm a spirit.
But you're a spirit made by Jeshio.
I hate how much of a good point that is.
I'm hype. Because having to play a character who's not a degenerate is real hard right now, so.
That's fair.
Let's go, Caladra! Join me!
What did she roll?
No, that wasn't for the let's go. Did you say it was wisdom in the end?
It's
or
charisma.
No? Charisma. 14.
Okay.
Probably not great. Well,
Hold
great for
on.
me, not great for her.
And Hat?
I'm just getting my page open. Hold on. Hold on. 7 plus 6, which is
That is 13.
13.
Caladra, This is the first time you've ever encountered anything like this.
Yes, it is.
You've heard of this kind of interaction in books, that your mother left you, that your father only gave to
What
you after
book
you were
did your-
older.
Excuse me?
My mom
What
would
was
not
Tara
leave me unknowing. She knows he's not going to give me the speech.
What was Tara into?
No, Tara had to do something. Colgaius wasn't going to give the frickin' speech.
Nope.
You know that.
I think it's more that Colgaius just would forget to give her the talk.
Well, because he doesn't.
Yeah, if he
Colgaius
had
is a
to,
very
eventually he'd be like, oh god.
Air quotes,
Colgaius is
forget.
just sort of sexless.
Yeah, true. Forget.
Hey, obviously
Exactly.
he smashed.
He smashed, but he's
just
not
seems
trying
like a
to
very
teach his kid about smashing.
No, I
Dude,
get you,
I
get
feel like he's such a never nude.
you.
He's a dragon.
Sorry,
He's
honey, the cat
anytime
here
he
stay
gets
on
born.
during sex.
So this is your first time encountering something like this, Caladra. And
Yes.
I'm just gonna say, even in the books you read, it was kind of tingly.
Mmm.
It's kind of tingly.
Mmm.
Hat. You've been to the city of Visage before. You've partaken before. You understand the scene.
Listen, man. This is a literal mind fuck, by the way.
It is. Oh my god.
Aya. You haven't had any coital interaction since your time with your tribe. It's been
This
hard
is
on
fucked
you.
up, by the way.
Aya has never had coitus.
Oh, even
How old
more.
are you?
He's 125.
150?
150, 125, somewhere in there.
You're an elf that has never had sex.
Yes.
Wow.
What?
I mean, logistically speaking, he actually only recently reached true manhood in elven eyes.
Oh shit.
By the way, also, this is also fucked up from Caladra's point of view, because this is the kid that she's been looking after for like, most of his young life. And this is in his head.
It's less that there are visages of Eldin and more just people.
Yeah.
People Eldon has been with.
Eldon's head, and it's like your mom looking at your porn history.
It's fine. And too tingly, don't notice.
Mhm.
Okay.
I only had books before this. Let me have this.
Lemmy will do no such thing.
As you're thinking and kind of focusing a little too hard on the tingly feeling, you
Did you see a bird with massive tits?
No, you see a female figure, greenish skin, short, long goblinoid ears, slowly sidle up to your group.
Please don't let this be who I think it
I
is.
perhaps have something glorious for you.
Nope.
Nope,
I cast darkness.
You cast
No.
darkness and run away.
I cast darkness and I grab my companions and run.
As you proceed to run away, you notice that you three get separated from the rest of the group.
Oh, good. Yes,
as
because in
it-
a city like this, you want to be alone.
As it appears that you decided to
fine.
run without telling everyone else where you were going.
Be fine. It's okay.
And I'm the only one who can see through magical darkness.
Yup.
Yeah, well, I was caught off guard. You're taking me with you. I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
I was caught off guard enough. There's no fight.
I don't. Hatticus. Oh, I'm not a Hatticus. I'm
Hatcham.
Hatsworth. I'm the fucking.
Oh, you are Hatsworth, huh?
I'm currently got a bow tie on.
Yeah.
I've got a baller hat. Baller shot collar, 20-inch blade off my impaler.
Anyways, you guys find yourself in a type of square. You see a large fountain depicting acts of lust with demonic entities.
Oh.
Face in hands. Ears
Caladra's looking.
are
Oh my.
Purple.
Oh, they finally had this renovated. You know, it used to be a horse.
Yes! As a hunchback slowly sidles up towards you, Hat. It's good to see you again, Hat.
Do I know who this is? Please tell me I don't.
This strange creature is not someone you've been involved with, at least. You do know
Fucking
him.
better not have.
You do know him. His name is Eki. Ecky.
Eki. And what does Eki do?
Eki is just, he is the architect of this place.
Of course he is. A little gremlin, isn't? He's the fucking porno director.
What's wrong
He's
with
got like, he's got like the big shades and the fucking.
He does have a
handlebar
pimp
mustache.
stick. He has a pimp stick and everything. Like,
that?
Pimp stick, handlebar mustache. Ah, yes. I don't know what to do. I don't know what Hatsworth would do in this situation.
it's good
I don't know what I would
you,
do in this
At.
situation.
I do suppose you're here to give me back my money, right?
Peace. He just walks off.
Hat just starts walking away.
Yep.
Do you both follow him?
Like,
Yeah, I'm just gonna
I don't-
follow.
I follow Hat because I have no idea where
Why
I'm
do you-
going, and I'm trying
one of you
not to look at anyone except for my group.
That's
I
fair.
just imagine like one of you asks him why he owes him money and why didn't you pay him, and he just goes like, "I'm a spirit. It's not exactly very easy to get money."
As you all begin walking
Alright.
away, you begin walking down this main street, and a sudden mist gets spritzed before your path. As you walk through it, I need you all to make Constitution saving throws.
Oh God,
Lord.
date rape.
I don't like this.
Well, hopefully someone
That Cosby back there.
cares to stop. What's happening?
14 plus 3,
17.
17.
Kaladra, what'd you get?
6.
6?
23.
23. Aya, you are unaffected. Hat, you are also unaffected. Kaladra, I have a question.
Boy, boy.
Ooh, smells good.
What is Kaladra's orientation? Would you say
Great.
she's for the same team, or perhaps prefers a bit of sausage with her eggs?
Mostly
Or
straight.
something
Yeah.
in between.
I would say
Okay.
pretty straight.
Mostly straight. Okay.
Yeah, mostly straight.
As you get spritzed, which of your two party members do you think you look at first?
Oh God. Oh fucking God. Oh God.
Please be.
Look at first, just like
funny.
by who I look at. Oh,
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to flip a coin for you?
yeah, just do that because
Heads will be Aya, tails will be Hat.
I'm so sorry.
You look at Aya
Please
first.
be Aya. That would be so funny.
No.
And Kaladra. Aya is
Virgin.
quite the man. You've only read about it in books, but you can't help but feel like the vibe of this city, combined with everything you've been through already, fighting that inker. Could this be love?
Oh, it's like
This
wholesome
is
in a
the
way.
worst. You know what? Now I wish I hadn't showed up for this session.
You are feeling so
now I'm here.
tingly, and you read in your mom's books exactly what that feeling would mean.
Oh my God.
Aya is still like super blushing to the point where he is more purple than he typically is.
And at the mist. By the way, when the mist sprays, he goes, "Oh, it's my favorite brand of bacon bits."
All right. I think as the little innocent
That's
being
what
she
they're made
is,
on, bacon bits.
when sprayed with the mist that causes the thing, she would try to do the deviant act of holding hands.
Oh my.
Trying to hold his hand.
So you grasp onto you go to grasp for one of Aya's hands.
Yeah.
As they are still covering his face like horse blinders, kind of
Oh shit.
like trying to keep his vision down
See
towards
no
the
evil.
ground and or forward.
Suddenly, one
Hear
of my
no
hands
evil,
is
think no
taken.
evil.
Suddenly one of your hands is taken by the very soft and slightly cold, scaled hands of Caladra.
And she would do it
Baratheon.
very gently too.
Yeah.
Not like she's just snagging your hand.
At first,
Wow,
he
this
said,
is
"Don't,"
like
and then he's like, "Oh, it's just Caladra, my companion, my friend."
my
he relaxes
completely
and lets her
platonic
take-
friend.
My completely platonic compatriot.
No, I kind of thought it
Lets
might
her
end up
take
being really
his
funny.
hand.
Yeah, I feel like it's reasonable because someone just grabbed us. You grabbed us to walk away from the first people. So, yeah, maybe it's just that. Who knows?
And
I am under the assumption that
Hatsworth has been here. Yeah.
I'm under the assumption that they are just as uncomfortable with all of this as me. Except for maybe Hat. He seems like a deviant.
Damn.
I'm not exactly a deviant. Sorry.
He's just a creature of Jeshio.
I am neutral. I am sexual neutral.
So you guys walk through the city?
You just see him as the Chad emoji. Just Caladra just
I imagine it's like the intro to like the hero character in romances. Backdrop of the sun, breeze, like that way too baggy shirt.
The way too over filtered kind of hero figure.
Yeah. Prince Charming as
Hi, my name's Izuku Midoriya.
And his hair, Caladra, is just so sleek and beautiful.
That is something he takes pride in. Is in his hair. He
All
keeps
right,
it well combed.
For a bit, she would just admire while holding hands.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe she might try and run a hand through his hair.
Just kind of feel his hair.
Yeah.
Can I touch your hair?
No, doesn't ask. Just kind of like does it slowly so he could like batter away if he wants. But
Like, okay. Yeah, no, I'm quite proud of my hair. I keep it in good condition. Good
Hatsworth
routine.
sees you doing this and does the same. Ooh, what sort of conditioner do you use?
it's really lovely.
This is the most non-sexual thing for him.
It's a coconut-based product.
Coconuts do naturally appear in Luxenarn. Okay. They are naturally growing, so...
It's been incredibly hard to get it since I left Luxenarn. Luckily, I have a contact in Luxenarn who sends me a bottle every now and then. Don't suppose either of you
Well, it feels
need
lovely.
the coconut, though, do you?
She might squeeze his
Coconut?
hand a little tighter with Hat, like kind of seeming like he's making a pass at him too.
Almost.
Yeah,
kind
she
of
like
like he's
you know what,
she
mine.
like pulls
Do an
him a little
insight
more
check.
toward her with the
Dude,
handhold.
do an
She's
in-
like,
Have Caladra just do an insight check, and you will see just how not sexual this
Nah,
is.
she doesn't even
yeah,
think
but
to insight.
she's too under the influence. She
Yep.
just is like,
By
hey,
the way, do I know
I'm
what they
trying
spritz
for
this with?
No, you have not been here in a while, and drug use was not a big thing the last time you were here. And it seems like the air is filled with this almost apricot scent.
Apricot. What? Okay. Does apricot have significance to Eldon, or is this just a random smell?
It's just a smell. Perhaps you'll
Well,
perhaps you'll learn what the apricot scent means.
I don't like how
Or-
ominous that sounds.
if it were peach, would be more in brand.
I was thinking that. I was like, are apricots kind of like peaches?
I think they're similar
Kind of like
to,
sweet oranges.
pineapples in the way that pineapples are the swinger symbol.
So,
They're upside
When the
down
pineapples-
pineapples everywhere.
No, the pineapples are inside, and they're being used.
Oh no.
yeah, apricots
I'll
are
let
like
you.
almost like a
An aphrodisiac.
almost like a plum fruit. They're like round yellow plums almost.
Yeah, they're kind of peachy looking.
Yeah, they look a little bit like peaches, but they're plums.
Okay.
Prunus amera armeniaca. Prunus armeniaca. That's cool. Anyways, I'll stop looking up fun things about fruit. Anyways.
Yeah, as Hat was talking to him, she'd like kind of nuzzle up more, be like, like a mine kind of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He will just kind of pat her on the head and say, I'm not going anywhere.
I'd
That,
hope not.
that pat is so nice.
It is the nicest pat.
It is the nicest pat. As you all begin
So can we get like shippers in this now?
Oh, they'll probably be all over this shit. Anyways,
Now then,
as you
what-
move through the city of Visage, do you ask anyone questions? I mean, yeah, the streets are filled with depravity, debauchery, and drug use, but, you know...
Anyone who looks normal,
I just.
we will...
Do you know what? No, what would be funny is just like, excuse me, sir, have you seen anything regarding a riddle? And they're in the mid-fuck, it's just like, oh yeah, he said some, oh yeah, he was talking about some, hey, did you figure that out? And she turns her head, yeah, he was down there away.
So,
It's casual.
do you just ask to people who are fucking?
Sure, why not?
Was there
About
riddles?
anything?
I asked them, excuse me, but if you had, excuse me, but if you had
But have you had...
any inkling into the idea of a key of some sort? Huh?
The male part of this coitus just looks at you. If you're looking for a key, you might want to find the Guardian. He doesn't stop. He doesn't miss a beat either.
Doesn't even take a breath. This is casual. His stamina is all the way up.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you
Uh,
probably would have good stamina
Where might
in the
this
city.
Guardian?
max constitution.
Look, if you want the Guardian, go over to Libido's Landing.
All right then. Thank you. Enjoy. Enjoy.
I already
Walk off.
am. As he changes position with his partner. As you walk away. No, you would probably have
This is
amazing
more than I
stamina
thought
in this
we'd get.
city.
Yeah. I'm sure you would.
Yeah, you need to.
If you don't, you're probably
Dude,
gonna die.
this
You
is
also
Mr.
probably
E
need to
City.
drink a
Imagine it.
lot of just, water and stuff.
You need to be max hydrated.
Whatever.
Hydrate or
What do you
dihydrate.
say?
When
I mean,
they're not fucking, they're hydrating.
They're hydrating like so
They're
much,
always moist.
dude.
Oh,
But
Ow.
also, you have to imagine, Mr. E comes from this city, so you have to imagine his stamina is insane.
Mr. E.
I don't
Guy
wanna
you met
think
in
about
the
Mr.
first
E
mansion.
In that context.
No.
Guy with the jackal mask.
At the beginning of this story arc.
Yeah,
Oh, no. I wasn't saying that. I was saying, oh no, I don't want to think about that. I was with Aya.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're both of the opinion that we don't want to think about him in coitus.
Not him.
I don't think
I know the
anyone
fans
wants
will.
to think about him in oh god.
Well, I mean,
Say
he's
not
probably
him and then
fucking
look at
Wendigroom
Aya.
over there. I mean, dude, he's probably fucking Wendigroom. Let's be real.
Oh god.
I don't even want to think about that. Don't stop.
Stop.
The silence is palpable.
Anyways,
Not until you get it in through your thick skull.
as we continue, As you begin making your way towards Libido's Landing, you do notice that the coitus begins to calm down.
Oh, it's Libido's Landing?
Yes.
Hmm.
I just got that.
As you begin to go higher up, you see people like taking drinks from fountains, bottled water that they're pouring all over themselves, and then flipping their long, luxurious loxes around. Basically what you would see in a porno.
Damn.
A bunch of pizza deliveries.
I'm just looking back and forth from them to us.
Just a bunch of...
You imagine
order
a
Bottle of
plum-
water and just kind of accidentally dumps it onto Aya's clothes.
No, I'm not that crazy. I'm just
Nah.
like, we're both virgins. We don't know what's going on, but
you're,
like,
you're
I'm just
very
like,
much
I'm like,
imagining him.
You two are
pouring
virgins
water
in the
on
mind-
himself.
You
I'm
two are
just like-
virgins in
yeah.
the mind of a dude that is super not a virgin.
exactly. So I'm just like frantically looking back and forth, just like hoping with all of my might, but like I'm not
This was
gonna
a
do
bad
anything
time to
about
switch
it.
to YouTube. God damn.
You
Yeah,
should have stayed with Twitch, god damn!
I don't know what's
no
allowed.
demonetized.
Dude, this is rough. This is we're so getting demonetized
Yeah,
for
but
this.
I mean, you don't
we
get
weren't
monetized
to
yet
begin with.
anyway. Yeah, so.
All right. Anyways, as you begin your journey up the stairs towards Libido's Landing, you notice people just kind of talking. You notice 3 harpies touching up on a dude. All of them wearing masks still.
Are there open like bodies of water though?
Yeah, there are open little fountains and stuff like that.
I feel like this
Someone
place is
who's
like
not-
Venice.
Could there be a spot where someone who is not paying attention accidentally fall in?
Probably. I mean, there are people carrying like water buckets across the street and stuff.
I would probably almost most definitely run into one of those guys. In the
Yeah,
most
you're not.
awkward way
You're
possible.
not really paying attention. You just kind of
I was trying not to look, and I'm
Bump
trying to look
into-
everywhere.
bump into the guy. The water goes all over Aya.
I am thrilled.
Why do I? Yeah, the water just kind of like puts his hair down in front of his face a little bit.
Oh, can I go to like swoop it back for him?
Yes.
Boom. Just careless whispers start playing.
And like in the swooping it back, maybe like a little slower than I have to. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Just to kind of linger your hand on his face a little bit.
Yeah.
It's just like
This
the night the music seems so loud.
Thank you. And
You're welcome.
it suddenly becomes apparent that Aya's clothes are far tighter than they appeared.
Yeah,
He is
his
not,
muscles are big.
He's not.
One
Oh
side
my
effect of
God.
this
He's
water:
well-defined.
any clothing they touch, they shrink by about 5%.
Then I rub my hand down his strong arm.
Well, oh dear, you two must be virgins. Come along.
How
You
did you
reach-
know? How did you know?
You reach the area known
Says nothing.
as Libido's Landing.
I'm simply following because I ran after him going, did you know? But it's just about Aya's existence now.
As you're looking around, you see a den that has a
Yep.
large sign that says Libido's Landing.
Gotta put that marketing somewhere, baby.
As you
I'm not helping
appro-
with anything
do
right
you
now,
approach
sorry.
the building at all? Hat?
I approach whatever Aya does.
Is there a ringer, like a doorbell?
There's no doorbell. It is simply an open door with beads in front of it. But this is a large building, seeming to be a small piece of Shadowcrest Manor.
What
will-
kind of beads?
Purple, green, fluorescent beads.
No,
Just-
I mean, how big are said beads?
They're
Oh,
pretty
Lord.
small, honestly. They're not anal beads, if that's what you're wondering.
They're
It
too
would make
As soon as
small
I said
for
the second time, I was like, oh
adventuring-
no.
They're
They're too small for the adventurous people of this land.
yeah.
Oh, you wanted the anal bead door. That's on the other side.
That's the back door.
That's the back door, if you catch my drift.
Um,
I guess we go through the beads.
All right, as you
No.
enter through the through the beads.
I
Now,
kind of
I
hold
should-
the beads to the side for Caladra to go through because her wings might get caught on them.
Oh my
Now-
god. I'm living for it, but also still staying very attached to you.
Now, whatever you do...
Oh, could I have
No.
moved from like hand holding to kind of like holding his arm with both my hands?
Absolutely.
You guys are arm locked.
Still thinking this is completely platonic.
This is 100%
I mean, it could be, like,
platonic.
It could be anything like scared or like, you know, when you're wearing heels and you need a little more stabilization, sure, but it's not
And I
for
mean,
me.
I just bumped into somebody, so I'm like, oh, she's just trying to make sure I don't bump into anybody again.
Definitely.
I love this so freaking much.
Now then, do be careful, as they are very touchy here.
As you enter through the beads, you see a large minotaur figure, still wearing a mask, or like a masquerade mask on his face, over his eyes. And what business have you here?
Oh, my friend. We seek an audience with Mr. Beto.
You seek an audience with Beto.
Not that kind of audience.
Sorry, the only one of his type here is that dragon lady.
And she just like
Okay.
holds onto Aya a little tighter, like now.
And then
I'm
Aya
really
walks up and says, no, don't touch me there. This is my
This
no-no
is
square.
my no square. Don't. Do you say that in character, or is that just a
In
bit?
character, Aya walks up and says, no, don't touch me there. That's my no-no square.
Why?
I appreciate it because consent is everything in this place. Like,
I appreciate that you understand that consent is, very important.
consent is the best thing. It's always
By the way,
required
I feel like
via Mr. Beto's orders. You may enter.
Thank you.
He holds the beads aside to let
feel like-
Caladra and Aya enter. As you go to
Okay, I
enter,
feel like,
he puts the beads back and stands right in front of you.
Oh no.
Oh, I don't like the fact that only me and Caladra made it through.
I don't even notice.
before. Hey, DM, can I make a sleight of hand check to put the hat of many hats on one of their heads?
Yeah, make a sleight of hand check, why don't you?
Also, I feel the other part about this place is supposed to be like deception and people wearing masks to deceive people, but it's mostly been about sex so far.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Well,
sleight of hand.
Also, it's the part that, two of the members that are currently here are, most afraid of and most wary of.
For sleight of hand, that's a 12 plus 1.
13?
12 plus 1. As you go to place the hat on one of their heads, the Minotaur grabs your hand. They have everything they need. You stand back.
Very well. I suppose I'll get in some other day. I go down the stairs, and I go far enough away to where he can't see me anymore, and then I round the back of the building.
Okay. So while
He's
you're
scoping it
you're
out.
going to the back door, we'll
Chi-Chi
Be
says
with
we're not
Aya.
allowed to do that anymore.
we'll be with Aya and Caladra. This is very unusual. As you all enter the as you both enter this room, once again you see the writhing and moaning bodies of people just engaged.
Oh dear God.
She shivers in like a good way.
You see that they're all engaged in like in almost circle. It's like a giant fuck pile, is the way I'm gonna put it.
A giant conga line.
I am misunderstanding the shiver, just kind of pats her hand and says, "It'll be okay."
She loves it.
As you slowly walk past the giant fuck pile, which is in this giant, essentially ballroom.
Oops, excuse me. Pardon me. Watch out for your giblies.
Oh, I fucking... And there's 2 disco balls stuck together on top.
With a large confetti cannon. Anyways,
Sure.
you begin moving your way through the writhing bodies, and all of them seem very very nice, and they all just kind of let you through to kind of just move your way towards the other end of the ballroom.
It's just like...
Yes, thank you.
Oh, one of them's just like, oh, you need to get through? Hold, excuse me. Hey, Carl, could you move your shaft like 2 inches to the left? Okay, Dave, go on ahead.
Oh yeah. You can go right by.
Thank you.
Oh,
Nope,
sorry,
I'm
just gotta disconnect it. Ah, there we go.
Oh, good gracious.
You know, it's funny that this place is debauchery.
Not consciously, but starts like rubbing Aya's arm a little bit as they go. Like she's still holding it, but just like rubbing it minorly too.
Completely unaware.
You're rubbing a minor?
No. Can't even say that shit nowadays.
Sorry.
We're underground.
As you move your way towards the other end of this ballroom, you see a man sitting on lavish pillows, surrounded by 3 feminine figures. One of them, a harpy with beautifully luscious red wings. Her feathers extending to the front of her chest and covering it, but her breasts seem to be bared anyways. You see a scaled dragonborn, Dracone, in this world. As you see her, she's slowly tracing his chest and pectorals.
Oh god.
And you
Sorry,
see
that's like about what I was doing with Aya's arm. Like that like slight, like, you know, just like, ooh.
You see a third figure, a short gnomish woman who seems to just kind of be holding and laying on one of his legs as she is asleep.
Nice pillows.
Libido.
Oh.
Would you please describe the mask you're wearing?
Okay. Libido. Well, if we're going animal themes, Libido is wearing a heavily stylized rabbit mask.
Figured.
Bunny boy.
Certified lover
looking
boy,
like
certified
rabbits.
bunny boy.
Anyways.
That's
I
bad.
mean, where do you think you are?
Libido, you are wearing nothing but your mask and a loincloth.
Oh boy.
That's more.
Which is the
can I
most
also be-
clothes you've seen on anyone here other than the Minotaur Guard.
Can I also have can I have like a silk sash on?
Yes, a silk sash just going across
Silk-
your
yeah.
chest.
Silk sash, and I want a
Bojo?
pair of 80s sunglasses on the mask's face.
Sure, why not? Just some aviators on your face.
No, it's like the classic ones with the orange tint.
Yep.
There you go.
Well, hello. You're new.
I don't. No, don't touch me there. That's my no square.
Well, that's good to know. Boundaries are an important thing here.
Like a spell he casts every time you meet someone new in this place.
I suppose it
Notice,
would
like,
be
yeah.
surprising that in a world like this, boundaries are everything.
No,
Well,
I don't think that would be surprising at all. That's like how it stays afloat.
That's how this place stays different
Free.
from lawless, horrible places.
Like the real world.
Yeah.
Like Baltimore.
or Detroit. Anyways.
Oh, what can I do for you?
We are.
In fact, every time I speak, you should make a charisma saving throw.
I feel
Kidding.
like it, but no.
No.
It would be mainly to keep my lunch down because it's like.
If I had to describe what his voice sounds like, it sounds like like a whiskey honey butter.
No, his voice is very nice, but I'm not paying attention to anything.
So, are you two here alone?
We've got a friend who's
And then Burke emerges from the shadows and says, "You guys horny on Maine?"
Dude, you have no idea what you've missed.
Oh, I have some idea.
Welcome in.
Hey.
Hey,
What's
how's
up?
it going?
Hiya,
We'll get
Burke.
to Burke, Connie, and
I thought you were sick.
and Professor Grunts
I
here in a
am,
bit.
but I felt left out, so I'm joining now.
So we'll get
Alright.
Yeah.
we'll get to
I'll
Burke,
just-
Connie, and Professor Grunts here in a bit.
All right, cool.
Oh God, what's
You've
their
missed
horny
quite a
episode gonna include?
Oh. Yep.
It's just a female, a robotic female Autobot.
So
Alita 1.
you're speaking with Lee Beto at the moment.
That's right.
my name is Aya. What's your name? God,
I do-
probably don't want to know.
My name is Lee.
Oh, thank God.
Lee Beto.
Oh, God damn it.
That was the perfect timing.
I thought your name
And
was
I-
normal, and then it.
I would-
turned out-
I would stand to shake your hand, but I'm currently indisposed at the moment.
I wouldn't shake your. No offense, but I wouldn't shake your hand even if I was in another dimension.
Hurtful, but fair.
We're
I be-
looking for the guardian of the key.
The Guardian of... do I know where the Guardian of the Key is?
Lee, you are
Or
you're technically the guardian of the key.
Well then, you've come to the right place. Because you're looking at him.
Oh, God damn it! I was really hoping that it was someone else, somewhere else.
I don't feel like I've crossed any
Hooray!
I don't feel like I've crossed any boundaries. There's no need for this kind of behavior.
I'm just incredibly uncomfortable here.
Oh, well, in that case, and in that instant, just so you know, everyone is still naked, but to you specifically, everyone is in at least some fair amount of clothing in your mind.
Nice guy. I don't
And
say that out loud because I.
he is wearing like a silk bathrobe, like a bright, like a deep metallic pink robe made of silk and with like purple accents in it. That's the only thing you're gonna get out of him because this is all he wears normally.
Yeah, but that's still really nice of him.
You
Like,
do notice
thank
that
you.
the three female individuals have all stood up and proceeded to move their way away from Lee and are all wearing those kind of metallic colored robes.
Thank you for
Is that
allowing-
better?
Yes. But thank you for indulging my sensibilities.
Indeed. For what's the fun in indulgence if it's uncomfortable?
Calandra's still just staring up at him, like tracing his arm muscles.
Oh.
Suddenly
Do
begins
it-
to notice
Does
that
Libido
someone's
notice?
touching his arm.
Yeah, I feel like
Lee would definitely notice this.
I have spider sense when it comes to sex.
yeah, that's why I was like, I feel like it would at this point.
Oh. Do we have two lovebirds?
I just kind of cocks one eyebrow, like, what? we're getting off topic.
I feel like at that, Calandra would like snap out of it, and, like look at him, like hopeful, like he saw something that she, like he saw something. It was like, oh, the bros know. The bro knows his other bro's thoughts.
Are you sure? There seems to be some sort of flair, darling. This is a place of safety, after all. No need to hide.
Alright.
Hello. Also, how long has Zool been? Oh wait, duh! You've been here the whole time. I saw Ia's profile picture and I was like, when did he show up? And I was just like, duh, he's been here the whole time.
Yep. Anyways. E, these people have asked you for your hint.
What a hit. Oh, the next piece of the riddle, eh?
Yes.
Very well. And you see he snaps his fingers and a luscious pair of bright red ruby lips appears, opens, and a long, vivacious tongue pours out in front of him with words written on it.
Incredibly uncomfortable.
That looks like a tattoo.
Pulls out his notebook and writes down the words.
Should I read this in
I
libido voice? Or
I will read
okay.
it.
Alright. Take all the fun of it for me, okay.
So as you begin writing the poem, it reads a mask, a face, a thing to replace when the light of day abounds, a party, a play, a musical note that plays when no one else is around. Behind cold eyes, beneath the fame, lives the lies of a heart filled with shame.
He clears his throat. Sorry, I don't know where that voice came from.
All okay.
That's mine.
Now that we've got that, we really should be going, right?
You are
Come on,
rather
Jeff.
uncomfortable.
I am a.
Are you a virgin, by any chance?
Why does everyone keep calling me that? I am someone who has devoted myself to study, and
I've had so much
recently-
sex. Much.
I've recently reached the age that I've started considering individuals in that manner. So
Her eyebrows raised when he said he started considering.
You don't have to be so ashamed of it, dear. It's not something to be ashamed of.
I'm not
Why
ashamed.
we all start. You seem
I
rather ashamed of it.
simply am. I'm not used to seeing such acts displayed on the street in front of everyone.
Well, who showed up now?
That's good.
Oh,
Yo, Leopold's here. Okay.
God, I don't
everyone's
want to
here.
know what he sees.
Anyways, Lee.
anyway, Ladra, we should get going. Thank you so
Don't
much.
you want to know where you are going first?
Oh, god damn it. Sure.
Does Lee know where they're going?
It would
Or is he
be
just pulling your
it would
leg?
be somewhere near the eastern lower city.
You can only discern the the whereabouts of your destination by speaking with the fabled mind goblin.
Why do you sound like Megatron?
Dude, legit.
That was a really cool voice.
For real, that's that.
Mind
Jeez.
goblin this not.
I hate
Damn.
I'm in pain, and I just got
But before I reveal the location, I must ask you a question. What is 69 in French?
45.
No.
19.
I hate.
That's real, by the way.
Are you
It was. It has to be.
I love that.
Why am I surprised that 69 in French is basically just a D's
These nuts.
Kill me.
Right?
I love
I'm
that.
glad you're going.
He's not
Please make
joking.
that, if you're gonna make a short, make that one into a short.
Fair. What's 69 in French? These
But you'll need to, but
69.
if you are going out there, what do I know about this lower part of the city?
It is heavy with drug dealers and murderers. It is
And-
where the majority of the Eldens hang out.
If you're going to go down there, I advise caution. You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villain. Sorry, no, I didn't say that. Lee doesn't say that.
Sounds like my kind of party.
You will need to take much caution. I must inform you that I am the only Elden you will find on this top part of the city. The rest are where you are going.
Oh. Do we have to worry about them potentially eating each other, like in the,
Oh no, but you will have far more to worry about. They are killers. Remember, you are not simply a place of debauchery, but of lies and deceit. And what is the greatest lie than the lie of taking one's life?
pleasant.
Not exactly. You're a freak.
I
you know
was
that?
being sarcastic.
You like pain? We have a whole we have
Nope, nope, no.
just a dude in like a gimp outfit comes out with a whip.
Claudra's paying especially
you.
attention to Aya's answers.
I am
Let it be noted.
We have a
I'm
freak
not
section.
a
if
fan of
you're
pain.
interested.
I prefer
We have
long
we have a
walks
freak
and,
section.
you know, a good picnic.
Oh, you want softcore alley? It's down that way.
Kaladra's taking notes.
Yes.
You're never coming back here. Nobody's letting you back into my mind.
It's your mind. It's your fault.
Not my fault.
It's got like there's like one of those couple love machines in the corner, and it just says "match my freak."
No, there's a cuddle box.
There's a closet that says "Stay with your partner for 10 minutes."
7 minutes
cry
in heaven
corner.
or hell, your choice.
Oh my
choice is
god,
yours.
that's so good. I love that.
Anyways,
Anyway.
Such a good
Um,
line.
It just
Now that we
says
know where we're-
on the bottom, like beneath it, no pain, no gain.
I can be
Now
your
that we,
Angle or your Duval.
Now that we know where we're going and have the riddle, I bid you adieu. And Kaladra, let's move. Let's move.
a
Very
bathroom,
uncomfortable
a
here.
bathroom sign that says "A whole lot of glory."
God damn
Oh
it!
my
It's
god.
just one
It-
big bathroom and just says
God damn it.
donuts.
I'm
But
like,
I'm very much attached to Aya's arm, and I gave like a small wave over my shoulder and like a smile. So I am the one he's taking out of here on his arm.
I will
Just kind of turns back.
I will whisper
sticks
into
tongue
Kaladra's
out.
mind. I whisper into
Basically.
Lee whispers into Kaladra's mind. Go get him, girl.
Ooh.
God, I love that so
Girl.
much.
As
as they're
you,
walking out, Aya does rest his other hand on her hand, almost like making sure that they don't get separated.
Did I miss something?
You missed
Yes.
a bit.
as
Yes.
Yeah, we're a couple now.
As Kaladra and Aya proceed to exit the den of debauchery known as Lee Beto's Landing,
I hate this. I regret showing
Everything,
up.
We will go back to the moment where Aya cast the darkness spell, and Burke, Connie, and Professor Grants got separated from the rest of the group.
I will also say, Hat eventually meets up with you guys, and he's just like covered in party favors, and he's just like,
that's good.
I was trying to find you, but I got locked out, so I had to go the back way, and nobody ever wants to go the back way. Are we all good? Do we have the riddle?
Don't go the back way.
As you
Don't go the back way.
Enormous
Chi-Chi won't
amounts
let us
of
back there anymore.
marital aids around his neck.
Yeah, like wreaths made out of like dick-shaped flowers.
Burke and Connie, you both decided to run to the right. Connie, you grabbed Professor Grants' hand as soon as the darkness began to spread. So you dragged him with you both.
Mm.
As you go to the right, you're running down streets away from this goblin lady who said she had something that could change your life.
That's probably drugs.
Rhino pills, baby.
Yeah,
I feel like it's more than rhino pills.
Like
I
I'm
feel
praying
like
that you have to without his Viagra. Now what's up with that?
As you begin running down these alleyways, you keep seeing exactly what you've been seeing for streets and streets.
I'm wanting more. Tell the world. Stop the war.
I have a feeling that what she wanted to show him was her Cave of Wonders. Sorry, I wanted to get that in, but like, you kind of started moving on. I was like, oh shit, I missed my moment, but I didn't care. I said it anyways.
As you're running down the alleys, you eventually come upon these 3 Eldens standing over something.
They both or I guess all 3 of them kind of like tentatively approach. What you guys looking at?
As you say that, one of the Eldens stands up straight and looks towards you, and you see a half jackal mask, just the top part of it, as he looks at you and tilts his head.
Bert kind of like instinctively takes up a fighting stance.
Do you know what death is? All 3 of them take one unified step towards you.
Kind of shuffle back, but still very much on guard. Just kind of glaring them down while Connie's kind of standing in front of Grants.
Did you know that death is a lie? They all take another step.
I'm still just staring him down, slowly backing up each time they take a step.
It's a deceit the gods implanted in our very beings. A lie.
So this is the Kraken corner.
They want us to believe that death is at the end of everything, but it is a beginning. All 3 of them dash towards you.
Firebolt! I don't know.
As
It's
what do you do, Burke?
I prime a firebolt and shoot it.
As you shoot the firebolt, I won't even have you roll. You miss as they all jump for the roofs and begin running away. And as you look at what they were looking at, as you see what they were looking at, a torso, the legs of which are nailed to a wall on the far end of the alleyway. The intestines slowly spilling out from their upper half.
Can we go back to the innuendos, please?
This poor woman slain in an alleyway where no one could find her.
Kind of Bert kind of looks down at it and kind of closes his eyes, remembering all the carnage that he's inflicted, remembering similar scenes that he's used to waking up to. Is the face of the woman recognizable at all? Or able to be discerned at all?
The face of the woman is completely intact. She wears a white masquerade mask on her face. Basically a lot like the Phantom of the Opera mask, where it kind of covers the cheek along with the upper half.
And I lift it up and see...
Yeah, you can attempt to lift the mask.
Okay.
Gotta hold your hands at the level of your eyes.
As you lift the mask from her face, the yellow eyes are what strikes you. Her blonde hair falling to the cobblestone, her button nose, and her burn marks on the left side of her face. Acid burns.
Ooh.
Burke, roll a history check for me.
Yeah, okay.
What does this have to do with Elden Verdun? I don't know.
Find out next time. Let's see.
On Cock and Ball Z.
That's a dirty 20.
These acid burns are a lot like the ones on Leopold.
Would I potentially discern that they were from Corbain, maybe?
Definitely from a similar batch of acid.
Does the woman's face at all look recognizable to me?
You do not recognize the woman's face. But you understand that this may have been a woman that Eldon had taken in on accident.
Taken in?
I'll have a quick question.
Yes.
Is this someone that Leopold would recognize?
You have no idea because you're not there, Leopold.
But regardless, Burke will kind of gesture behind him and kind of wave his hand, pointing to Connie's drone, and Connie's drone will float over and kind of get a capture of the woman's face.
The drone of history takes a quick picture of her face and kind of takes a small little 3D image of her whole head, along with all of the colorations of her body.
Yeah, and Burke will kind of close her eyes, and then he'll gesture for them to continue on, kind of urging them not to look.
I have been to this city once. I have never been to this quarter before.
I wish I haven't been to this quarter before now either.
I wish I did. I wish I wasn't here. Perhaps we should find our way to the North Quarter. Perhaps Libido's Landing. That place is, much more calm than anywhere else in the city.
Yeah. I prefer the smell of sex to the smell of death. Kind of just keeps walking.
We both, brother, and there's just some dude, like, fucking a pile of blood.
That's awful!
So
I don't know.
I hate that.
So
Man, you take what you get.
Connie and Burke begin to make their way towards the northern quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. We'll make our way over to Leopold, Cleric, and Joey.
Joey!
Cleric and Leopold. As the darkness was cast when the goblin figure walked up to your group, Aya seemed to freak out and immediately cast a darkness spell as you all began to make your way to the left. You are diving through alleyways and tunnels, and you come upon a small inn. Joey is kind of panting as the wound on her left arm seems to be getting a bit wider. Oh, shit. Can we go inside for a bit? I need to rest.
Yeah. Let me take a look at that.
As you take her arm in your hands, Cleric, the wound seems to have black veins emitting from it.
Can I do a medicine check?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay. So, where's it at? Oh, right there. Oh, I'm stupid. That is a 19.
A 19.
Yeah.
You would understand that necrotic damage does irreparable things to someone in some cases.
So this is necrotic damage, okay.
Yes, this is a form of necrosis that is forming on her arm. Can we just go inside for a bit?
Yeah.
As she kind of looks towards Leopold beggingly, almost.
I see no problems.
Yeah, I just, gotta figure out what I can do. Try to at least help.
Thank you. Leopold, would you make sure it's okay to go in?
Yeah, I got it.
Can I try something?
Yeah, what's up?
The figurine I made, you said that once it was blessed, that I could use it to cast Bless once a day.
Yes.
Can I try to cast Bless?
Absolutely. So you'd like to cast Bless on you, Cleric, and Yolanda?
Yes.
Okay. As you cast Bless, I will roll her con save real quick. Whew. God, she has terrible rolls for Constitution saves.
Can I use the help action?
No, unfortunately. This is an inside body thing that you can't, unfortunately, help with. So that's a total of 10. She fails again. Okay. So Leopold, you cast Bless. And as you see the dark necrotic veins slowly rescind a tiny bit, they return to their previous state after a second. Thanks for the help, but I just need to sit down.
Yeah, I'll check to see if the inside is actually safe.
Okay. As Claire goes to go check the inn, Yolanda will just kind of lean one arm against Leopold's shoulder.
Claire kind of like looks back for a second, just to like look at both of them to make sure that they're staying put.
She gives you a quick thumbs up.
Is she like sitting down or something?
She's leaning against you. She's sitting on her hair, which seems to be what's making up her dress and stuff like that.
Cleric is going to.
So some Bayonetta shit. Got it.
Yeah.
He's going to kind of ready his mace.
Okay.
Just to prepare himself, just in case.
Leopold.
He also...
As Cleric is preparing, and Yolanda leans up against you, the harness on your hand begins to glow.
Oh.
Leopold just kind of looks at it curiously, like, well, that's the first time it's done that.
It's almost like it's telling you to use it.
I'm gonna follow directions, I guess. Do what feels right with the
As you
harness.
place your hand on Yolanda's shoulder, the glove glows brightly, shining. As you see the light slowly spread across her body, you see her cheeks fill up for a second before they go back to their previously sallow form. And you see the wound on her left arm slowly begin to close as the curse is removed.
Baller! Okay.
Damn.
Cleric, as you ready your mace and you enter the inn, you see one woman on the opposite side of the inn. She is a rather tall goblinoid with fur running all across her body, and a mask that's almost like a fist that is across her face and down her nose for the forearm part of the gauntlet.
Alright.
And what do you want?
Cleric is just kind of like very wary and just kind of
Well,
looks
do
around
you
for a second.
speak?
Yeah, just checking something. This is an inn, correct?
Aye. Now look,
I need-
if you're looking to use the normal services, it's about 400 an hour. But
For
if
a
you're just
room?
if you're just looking for a room, it's only 2 silver.
Oh, thank God! I thought you were talking 400 an hour for a room. That would be an
normal
insane price.
services.
That a room is normal. This is an inn.
Aye.
Do you want to get fucked in the ass or not, bitch? And then you just hear that upstairs.
It's just,
No,
it's like, so,
100!
You see
So-
a group of people walk in with this shining crystal orb in one of their hands, and then three other individuals. One lamia, a woman with a snake tail, and one female Noctis elf, a dark elf, and a very burly centaur walk into the inn.
he looks at the centaur and the lamia and goes, "What the fuck are you?"
All right, we'd like to book a room for normal services. Here's 800 gold. We'll be there for 2 hours.
What's
I've
normal
seen enough of the
service?
internet and Monster Musume to know where this is going.
Normal
Going.
surfaces. Oh my God! He just like cleric.
It's cleric.
He just like hits him like a truck. He's like,
Oh, you were
yeah,
talking
just
about sex.
just a regular room.
And that'll
Would
be
be
2 silver. If
Regu-
you want any form
say
of
it-
coitus, you have to pay the normal rates.
I'm good. I'm a happily married. He looks down at himself.
Oh, really?
Object.
Congratulations. That's wonderful to hear. People don't often get married in this place, but when they do, it's very wholesome.
Oh, I'm not from
I
here.
just imagine you say, "Oh, we'd like a room. One room. That'll be $400."
I'm not from here. I'm actually.
When you say you're not from here, her smile drops.
Oh no.
Illegal alien! Get it!
I'm sorry, what?
I
chucks the silver back at you, snaps her fingers, and I need
Oh, he
you to
didn't
make
even give her the silver yet.
Okay, she snaps her fingers, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, Jesus.
Why'd you open your mouth, cleric?
I didn't listen.
Is she angry?
He's not the most. He's wisdom, not intelligence.
We were warned beforehand.
Were we?
Yeah,
Like before, or us were
the
warned?
doctor said, by the way, outsiders aren't really liked here.
Oh, that's a nat
Okay.
20, so I think I'm good.
You are not fully forced out.
That's a 24.
You are only moved 20 feet, rather than 40.
That reminds me, were there any nat 20s while I was gone?
No.
No.
I think
Not
that was
yet.
actually the first roll of the episode. Or no, it wasn't.
No,
There have
I
been a few
rolled
others.
6 for Constitution, and
That's
that's
right.
my problem.
Now all
Yep.
we need is someone to
Um,
say change.
So is like
You
Cleric
are-
was Cleric like pushed up against a wall?
You are pushed nearly out the
Take it.
door. You take no
How-
damage, but you are pushed nearly out the door of the inn. You need to leave now before the hunter gets here. Leave!
I'm gonna say this
The
in the
hunter.
nicest way I can. We just need a moment here, and I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna be real honest with you. The hunter is not something you want to worry about in this moment.
The hunter is the thing I worry about most, day in and out. Speaking of out, you should get out now.
Okay. No, that's completely fine. And I'm like really trying
Please.
hard here.
I do not want to die.
That's so cool. If you don't shut up now, I'm going to make you die by ripping your spine from out your back.
Roll an
I will leave.
Step in.
Roll an intimidation check.
I have a quick
Nice.
question.
Yes.
Leopold here.
Oh my god!
Yes, Leopold, you would hear that.
Okay, that's
Another one?
Hear what?
I'm gonna make my.
Was that a natural 20? You say that,
We'll make this motherfucker like change his dice roller again.
and
Swear.
her eyes get wide as you say it. I'm sorry. If I get discovered with outsiders here, I will die.
It's
The hunter
okay.
will find me.
Cleric is going to take a very deep breath as he does not have his bow on him, and you just see he just like remember your therapy. Deep breaths.
Little guy.
Deep breaths. Sorry. I will leave. I do not wish to cause you any more trouble. I apologize for my outburst. I've been
She
told
is
I have anger issues,
terrified.
but I will leave. I am so sorry. And he just like he fumbles for a second, and he just kind of sets like 3 gold on the counter and just kind of dips.
As you leave, the door slams behind you.
I'm technically still in there.
Oh, I didn't think you had entered at that moment.
I said I made my way in.
Okay.
Y'all about to start hearing some
Deep
whistling
breaths.
coming
Deep
in
breaths. Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
As you
It's not your
enter,
fault.
are you with him?
And if I am,
Then you need to leave. I don't want the
Alright.
hunter after me. I can't take that. Do you know how hard
Alright.
it is to get a business here?
I would assume it's rather difficult.
Almost impossible. Now please kindly leave.
Not a problem.
So are these
Yep.
people?
Cleric really does have just terrible anger issues.
You have terrible. You just have issues, not just anger issues.
I'm aware. I'm just highlighting one of the many issues Cleric has.
One of my things that I'm wondering here is that, like, how many people are here that are not related to Elden at all?
A lot, actually.
So is this just like a disenfranchised dimension?
I mean, if that one professor dude can get lost in here, I'd assume a lot of people ended up getting lost there. And a society will form, despite how dangerous the conditions can be.
Mm-hmm.
I also still feel really bad for that poor goblin lady.
You should. You should feel bad.
You know what? Since you told me to, I'm not gonna feel bad. Fuck you.
Damn.
You shouldn't feel bad. She was a bitch and she deserved it.
And now I feel bad.
Alright.
So stupid.
She was a dumb whore who didn't deserve anything.
Cleric,
Alright, that's too far.
As you walk out, you see Joey
Leave
is
that.
just kind of like massaging her forehead as you both walk out. Did you really just tell someone that you're not from here?
That was the one rule.
You know, one of the qualities that Agatha said that I had, one of the many she had told me, not one of them was intelligence. So, yeah, I did, and I'm realizing my mistake now.
Very, very bad.
Yeah.
You know
We should
that
get
entity
going.
I mentioned? The one on the
No, I don't
Hunter's
remember, no.
Fall?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh!
That thing
Yeah, like I
goes
said,
after
one of-
people.
Right, yeah. One of the, like I said, one of the many qualities, intelligence wasn't one of them.
DM.
Yes.
But wisdom was, and it's probably be wise if we got it off the streets as soon as possible. And not
yes,
tell
I-
anyone that we're outsiders.
Before I leave, I will also take a gold and flick it to her.
Okay. You'll tip the bar or the inn lady a gold.
Yeah.
At least she made money from the interaction.
We need
I'm
to
gonna
get
be
out
honest,
of
I
here.
don't think she's hurting for money.
Not with 400 gold is the going price to get slammed.
400
That is
To being
hour.
alive,
hour.
guys.
Slam!
That's
and
an
welcome to
hourly
the
rate.
Right.
I don't think that getting slammed is the thing. I think slamming is the thing that's happening there.
Sure, yeah,
I'm
say
just-
just slamming.
I'm just confused. Wouldn't they also be considered outsiders? Or is there like some way to get citizenship? I don't understand that.
This is
I don't
different. These people were taken in, whereas you are not taken in.
We invaded, essentially.
You were not welcome here.
Oh, yeah. Like I said,
We don't want. Let me put
one
it
of
clear.
cleric's many stats is not intelligence.
Yes.
Let me put it to you this way, cleric. We don't want your kind round these parts.
Why are you speaking in third person there?
Me?
Yes, you said Lemmy.
It's funny. It's funny because
Oh,
his
shut up.
charisma is worse than his intelligence, and so is his dexterity.
Anyways.
He's still not that smart.
I'm feeling better, more rejuvenated. Why don't we just go to the southern quarter where Libido's landing is, and maybe we'll see the rest of the group there.
Yeah, that's 100% a wise decision.
I thought Libido was in the north quarter.
I misspoke. It's the southern quarter. You guys
just-
arrived on the north and made it to the city of Visage via the north quarter.
Gotcha.
Whereas
Got it.
Libido is on the southern quarter.
I just imagine there's some guy selling butt scratchers. Butt scratcher!
Okay. Anyways, yeah, it would definitely be a wise decision if we were to do that. Do you need to be carried?
No, I'll be fine. She snaps her fingers and her hair stands at attention.
Cool. Do you need to be carried? Just kind of looks over,
Looks over at
trying to
Leopold.
lighten up the situation, and kind of looks towards Leopold. Like, do you need it? Do you need? I can lift you. I can hold you like a baby if you want.
Hatsworth shows up. I would love to be carried.
As you all begin do you begin your way towards Libido's Landing?
I still need an answer from Leopold.
I don't think Leopold wants to be carried.
Ah, that's
Bro just stares you down.
that's a shame.
All Leopold says when he's asked is just he looks sideways at him with a corked eyebrow.
Criminal offensive side.
Exactly.
He just like, sure, I'll carry myself, and he just like does like the little hug thing as he just like, he just starts walking.
He like picks up both his legs and somehow just floats.
He just like that one scene in fucking like Austin Powers with like Goldmember just like lift up both his legs and just starts kicking.
No.
Yeah, we start heading.
Yeah. Okay. So, you all begin making your way to the southern quarter of Libido's Landing, and as you move your butts that way, you all, I'd say Cleric, Leopold, Yolanda, Burke, Connie, and Garance would all meet up at the fountain, where there is a visual of Coitus being displayed with demonic entities.
Claire just kind of like puts his hands on his hips and just goes, I've done that position before.
Yeah, same. Oh, hey.
It's a lot more difficult than you think it is. Oh, hey, what's up?
Hey.
Well, like I was saying, it's a lot more difficult than you think, but I'm just...
Yeah, especially when
see.
you get stuck there.
And then like
Ugh.
Cleric just starts like tilting his head upside down. He's like, I wonder how they got that to work though.
A lot of
I had to
peanut butter,
detach
mate.
mine.
Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah, right.
The guy
yeah,
cleaning the
On-
statue
back on
just goes,
track.
they achieved it with a lot of peanut butter. And
Okay.
effort.
Yeah, no, I can see that happening.
Peanut
Although
butter,
it just gums up my
butter
gears.
and battery
you know.
grease.
And battery grease? Oh, I don't know if I could do that. I mean, I couldn't do it anyways. Anyways, we're losing track.
All right. You begin making your guys' way up the steps towards Libido's Landing.
Yep.
And as you do, you pass by this couple who one of them is crying because they accidentally dropped a bottle and all of its contents are gone. And she's crying, and as you see this pinkish liquid, as the man is being somewhat stern in his tone, as the mist slowly fades upwards in hearts. In heart shapes.
Oh, love potion.
It's not
Very
even
wise.
mate.
I'm gonna keep mentioning wise because it's like the highest stat, and I just want to do it because it's funny.
Dude, you
Please let
gotta
me know if
spray
it does
them
get
with
annoying.
mist.
And as you're all heading up the steps, you notice your companions, Hatram, Aya, and Kaladra, all walking down them. Hatram with several marital aids around his neck.
That's not what it looks like.
And many furred scarves tied around his arms.
Huh.
Along with one tied
Delandra
around
is,
his
like,
waist.
Really close
My
to
waist?
Aya.
Waist.
Yeah.
We're kind of like cocks an eyebrow at
We
that.
say change.
Yeah, Cleric also like kind of just like cocks an eyebrow and just kind of looks over. Wait, was it Burke that did that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks over at Burke and they both look at each other.
They just kind of
back at
exchange
them.
looks. It's just like,
Yeah, they're just like,
huh.
okay, all right, I'm okay. I dig this.
Bro, they out here are like,
Hello.
I ship it.
Oh, guys, sorry about the cloud of darkness. I'm going to be completely honest with you.
I can't
That
take
is
this
the
place
first
anymore.
time I have ever seen people in the
Fornicating.
streets just having coitus.
Yeah, just like,
That's a lot.
The This reminds me a lot of a city I once visited. Not this crazy, but it was very similar.
Was it Detroit?
Where? That's the only thing that snaps Caladra from looking like lovingly at Aya is the place. Like she's just like, where else is a place like this?
Oh, it's in a continent I traveled to.
A mystical place known as Florida.
Oh God!
Stop!
Nah,
Kill me.
Pretty sure it was. I believe it was called Detroitia. Detroita.
Yep.
Like a mix between Detroit and Florida. Nasty.
Never mix those places.
Nah, it's
Never mix
Seattle.
those places.
That's not Seattle.
No, Seattle's better than that.
Seattle's way
Yeah,
better
there
than
was this
either of those
lady.
places.
There's this lady under a bridge who heard she was a troll. 2 carriages she had. I'm sorry, I'm referencing the troll under the bridge.
Anyways.
Right.
And then she goes right back to looking at Aya.
Well, we have the piece of the riddle.
That's cool.
That's good.
Yeah. I'm sorry to draw attention to it, and he just kind of points at Aya and Caladra.
Again, she's looking at him, so she doesn't even
and
see.
Aya is still like wet. He's
What?
still like moist. Because he ran into a bunch of water and it's like
Like he's wet, like he got thrown in a puddle or a bucket of water.
Okay, yeah.
Water poured all over him.
Cleric is just
Wait,
like,
hold up.
Oh, I can't hear Leopold.
Yeah, I can't hear him.
Oh yeah, Leopold.
What'd you say, Leopold?
Leopold?
Wow, that was such a good conversation. I'm so glad we had that.
Sorry, guys. 1 second.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
you're good, dude.
You're good.
Real quick, can I make like a smell check on those two?
Yeah.
Curiosity, just like, what do they smell like?
So let me guess, do you notice a change?
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay. Smell check.
12.
They have the sense of well over 100 people on them.
Oh no.
In what sense?
They have the scent of well over 100 people in coitus on them.
Huh. Does it... And it doesn't... Huh.
They themselves do not smell of, like, necessarily, like, they had coitus, but they smell of
that
coitus.
Much?
I mean...
He's Daredevil now.
He's a half... He's a were-tiger man.
No, it's fair. It's fair. I just really like that.
Check.
It doesn't smell
And,
like they did
while
it,
he's-
but
while he's
other
smelling-
people.
Cleric is just kind of like wiping the like part of like Aya's wet body and just kind of like.
Oh,
Because you definitely have olfactory sensors.
Yeah, he just like has to bring it close. He goes. Okay.
I can turn off my sense of smell.
Connie kind of walks up to Aya's like, you're all
Just like take off my
wet.
nose. That doesn't exist.
Oh, I accidentally, while trying to avoid looking at anyone, ran into someone with a bucket, and I ended up getting covered in water.
Are you sure that's water? 'Cause that smells like.
Connie will kind of dispense yet another small drone, and it looks like the kind of like the drone from, I guess. I'm thinking, I don't remember if it's Astro Boy. They have window cleaning ones. Yes. I don't know. It's a small little cleaning.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
It's a little small cleaning. I was torn between robots.
Squeaky's gotta do what a squeaky's gotta do.
Yeah, I was torn between robots, Astro Boy, and Wally. But either way, he's a small little cleaning drone that kind of goes up, and then it just kind of like really quickly like whirs around him in a circle, just like kind of drying and cleaning him off. It also goes and cleans off Caladra a bit as well. There. Is that better?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Caladra, he's no longer wet.
I still turn and say thank you, but like distractedly because I'm still just staring at Aya.
It's kind of like you keep your eyes on him, but you turn your head towards Connie.
Exactly. Yeah,
Thank you.
How do
I still completely oblivious to this.
I'm?
Oh, that look.
I'm just
Yeah, I've
curious.
seen that before.
I'm just curious. What is How and when? Because it seems fairly recent.
It
Aya
is.
just looks at you confused. What do you mean?
Look. Is she on the left or the right?
I would assume she's on his left arm.
Okay, I'm like, look to your left.
When he looks down,
Yes?
she just smiles at him.
Smiles
super
back.
super puppy dog happy.
He has an absolute. Yes, they've been doing this for 2 hours now.
Did she get hit by one of those, like a love potion or something?
Yeah, like what happened?
I don't know.
And also, how is he just so oblivious to it?
They're both virgins.
I'm gonna be
She's not
honest.
hearing any of this. She's just staring at him.
I'm gonna be like he looks at
Aya
Brad
is
at
still, like-
Tantrum and just goes, I'm gonna be honest. In like my 300 years of living, I don't.
Well, here it really matters.
Huh.
Wait, you.
And
Is there like a
anyone who-
potion or something?
Anyone who makes any sort of like insight check onto Aya would see that his brain is so overloaded that he is literally taking in the minimum amount of information.
His
Like,
brain
people
cannot
are
process
there.
it.
I'm
Hmm.
gonna do an insight check on both of them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna join in on that.
Roll
Yeah.
insights.
Be honest,
it's-
out of
yeah, if it's-
character, I is just me normally. This is me. Oblivious as absolute hell.
Yep.
People have
Yep.
to tell me I'm being
Understandable.
flirted with, so.
Yep,
There
me
we have
too.
Yep, me too.
I think it's a fairly common problem with
So we're all just I at heart.
Yep.
Yeah, I had heart.
No, I'd win.
Nah, I'd wait.
What? Yeah, okay, that makes sense, Buckaroo.
Alright, I got a dirty 20 inside.
Okay.
What'd you get, Claire?
I'm pretty sure I don't need to because I kind of see this already.
That makes sense.
I mean, you also don't care, do you?
Not particularly. Everybody here is fucking, so why should I assume that you're not?
22.
22. Kaladra is absolutely infatuated with Aya at the moment. And Aya is just he pretty
Hoping.
colors.
Okay. Can I do an Arcana check to see if like she's under any spell?
Roll an Arcana.
What's up?
Roll an Arcana.
Okay, yeah, you cut out there, so that's why I asked again.
Oh.
Has he been cutting out a lot for you guys, or is it just me?
A little
He's
bit,
been
yeah.
cutting out quite a
Have
bit
I-
for me too.
Have
Oh,
I?
okay.
Etch?
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard him all the time.
Oh, he's been
Yeah,
cutting out a
I've
fair
not
bit
had
for
any
me.
problem with it.
There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way.
Another
No,
nat
Okay.
20.
No,
Change
I'm
your
re-roll-
dice roller.
I'm
you gotta
re-rolling.
change your
I'm
dice
re-rolling.
roller.
I'm
No,
re-rolling.
It's keep the nat 20. Just change your dice roller.
Yeah.
There's a reason Burke calls you lucky.
Oh yeah, you when you get a
No, I
chance,
feel like
Bert,
that's
you should show
bullshit.
the picture to Leopold.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stick with the nat 20. I don't know. It feels too weird for me. That's like what, almost 3 in a row.
That is 3, yeah.
Oh, that's more. That's more understandable. A 19. Yay! Great. So that's a 21.
19, the age of
I need
consent
new.
here.
I'm okay. I'm changing
That's
my dice
Just
lower
use
than-
physical dice, honestly.
for real. I'm
Alright,
just
21.
gonna break out my physical dice. The only reason why I haven't is I don't really have any space to do that. But fuck
Alright,
it
so
anyway.
21. You are doing an Arcana check.
Yep.
You do feel a minor mystical presence.
Like in a specific direction
From
or from her.
But then again,
I-
you all seem to have... Well, all of you have this large mystical presence about you, except for obviously Garance, as he is not brought in from the outside and is here physically, but all of you seem to have that feeling about you.
I am made of magic.
And
So
hat is made of
I
magic.
don't sense any sort of presence that could be any extra than what I've been feeling this whole time.
You do sense the secondary minor, like little tiny bit of magical presence.
And I can't necessarily tell whether or not it's because of. Okay. Do I have anything that I could even? You know what? Nah.
Flash me with something.
Okay.
No, I don't know. I don't care.
Cleric will look around for a bucket of water or something, some sort of liquid.
I didn't mean literally.
No, I'm taking your words to heart. We're doing this.
Why not just
Cleric.
like cast a lesser restoration or something?
Oh.
Try that one.
I feel like cleric would still look for the bucket.
That one's a normal cleric casted spell.
I didn't realize.
You forget that you're a cleric, aren't you? Don't you?
It's really funny, despite the fact that it is his literal name. He behaves like the least cleric-y cleric that's ever clericed.
Yeah, cleric. Cleric really does just not really. He acts more like a barbarian than anything.
Yeah.
In all honesty,
barbarian acts
cleric
like
the
a
bad
child.
cleric.
He's a life domain cleric. His job was literally to be a cleric, but he's just like, I don't really, I have it, but I don't really want to do that.
Why you sound like John Travolta?
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe I'm just. Maybe I'm just
I ain't
a bad
hearing all
cleric.
that.
It's me.
Anyway,
I'm sorry.
Does
Yeah.
cleric find a bucket of water?
Yeah, he's gonna
He definitely
exhaust all.
finds,
He's
he
gonna
definitely
exhaust
finds a
all
bucket
his
of liquid.
Cleric is gonna put the bucket
liquid
and
of some
like
composition.
give it a
Drop the
quick
jar!
sniff. He's gonna give it a quick sniff.
It doesn't smell like anything.
Doesn't smell like
Like
water.
it doesn't smell like anything.
Doesn't smell like anything.
Is it clear?
It's clear.
Enough.
Cleric is just very. He's just gonna like look back at everyone, make sure they're not paying attention to him, and he's just gonna kind of dip his finger in and just kind of.
Doesn't taste like anything.
Why you would put your finger in anything in this goddamn place is a mystery to me.
That's why Cleric looked around first, so he wouldn't get judged.
He doesn't want to
You're
be
being-
judged. Maybe poisoned, but not judged.
Doesn't taste like anything.
He can
He's a
use
robot,
a
he can't do
restoration
that.
to cure his poison.
I don't know if he's gonna get
May die of
poisoned, but an
E. coli,
STG
but-
maybe.
He's gonna just kind of like dunk his face in to make sure that like it's.
He's really getting in this water.
So why
He
would
wants
you
to
dunk
make
your
sure.
face into it?
Cleric wants to make sure that everything
So it doesn't
is
smell like anything.
squared
It's
around.
clear.
I don't
and
know
it
if you
doesn't
would know the
taste
difference
like
between
anything.
common water, to be honest with you.
He's like, well, okay, he doesn't put his face in the water, but he just kind of shrugs and goes, "Yep, it's worth a shot," and just
Be baptized.
just. Hold on a second.
Just dumps the bucket on Kaladra and Aya.
Oh, I just cleaned them.
So I'm gonna tell you, it's not water.
Oh no.
It is lube.
Mm.
It is a
I-
bucket of
And
lube.
you, and
I'm
you think that
incredibly
the robot
slippery.
wouldn't have noticed that?
I was shouted out for being too loud, but I do splash the bucket on not only Kaladra but Aya as well.
Yep, they are covered in lube.
God.
Oh god.
You happy now? You happy
I
that you
should have
put your
checked
fingers in that?
viscosity. I should have checked the viscosity.
I don't think it would have mattered. You wouldn't have known what it is to begin with.
You'd think a robot would know what lube is.
Yeah.
You would think, wouldn't you?
Aya then tries to take a step and instantly slips,
Taking
And I'm
Kaladra with
attached
pulling
to him.
Caladra on top
So-
of him.
Yep,
Yeah.
lands with Kaladra
You
on
see-
top of him. Kaladra's hands are accidentally on his pecs. You know,
You hear
full
the
on-
anime. Wow! In the back.
And you just see like Claire.
You just see her eyes light up.
His eyes are wide, and he's like, he made the slow realization that it doesn't taste like anything. It's clear. It's lube.
Maybe just help them along.
He just kind of like standing
Well,
there with
better
the
than
bucket,
nothing.
like in the throwed position. Like he didn't like lower it down. He just like, and he's just gonna toss the bucket. He's like, none of this ever happened.
as
Where's
you
the
toss,
restoration?
as you toss the bucket and you go to cast Lesser Restoration, what with Kaladra on top of Aya, we're gonna go on break.
Beauty.
That's beautiful.
We'll be right back in about 20 minutes, guys. See you then.
Animated a milk.
Milk. God damn it!
Yeah, I like you just go milk.
Wow.
You threw him for such a loop, he just said milk.
Damn.
Yeah.
We're back with Kaladra on top of Aya. Just
I don't know
blushing.
why that really got me.
That's hilarious.
Aya, her cheeks are a shade of red you have never seen before. Because it's diluted by white.
Which
So it's
cheeks?
more of a
I
pink.
didn't know white dragons could blush. So
She's a
Why
blue
Cleric?
She blushes even harder that he noticed.
Cleric is going to scramble, casting the fucking
Lesser
restoration.
restoration.
as we are sliding across the courtyard,
Cleric is just like kind of rushing after them, preparing the spell, just like stay the fuck still. God damn it.
I can unlube you.
Cleric tries like grabbing them. At one point, it just like slips through his hands. He's like,
like a bar of soap.
No, I just imagine like Hat is just like every so often as you slide away, just slowly nudges you back. Slide, nudge.
I feel like he would just kick us further. He'd just be like, nah,
Yeah.
they're gone, it's fine.
yeah,
It's better this way.
It's okay, Cleric. Let him go.
Let the restoration.
It's okay,
No.
Cleric. Let them go. They were only going to be dead weight.
Noticing that she blushed more after I noticed, Aya does blush a little bit.
Stop my heart.
Adorable.
You two, just get to a room already.
Yeah, Cleric is literally
Yeah,
just gonna like.
as you guys, so Aya and Kaladra go all the way down to the square where the fountain is, where
Yeah.
Advent is.
Cleric, because he has to touch them, he just as he's chasing, he's like, you know what, fuck it, and he just tackles. Just like
So you tackle,
FNAF jump scare.
you tackle and cast Lesser Restoration on Kaladra, and as you do, Kaladra, you are infatuated with Aya. Lesser Restoration doesn't work on charmed effects.
Seriously infatuated. Goddamn.
Why did you tell me that I could do it?
I was just saying you could. I mean,
You
try
do
everything,
it.
man.
I never
Will
said
it
it
work?
would work.
No.
Specifically pick out lesser restoration then.
Try everything you can. It's the restoration you have. I don't think you have greater restoration yet.
I mean, I technically could.
I don't think you have access to that spell at the moment.
It's a 5th level spell.
Is it?
I do, in fact. Yes, I have the ability to cast
They're
it.
great.
Look
But
at that.
I don't think I have it prepared.
I just even so I would just look up, see if it deals with charmed effects before you use a
It does.
spell slot at the DM's whims, because
Well,
One
does
effect
he know
that
what it is,
charmed
though?
Or petrified the
'Cause-
target.
I'm not listening to you. I'm looking it up.
One effect that charmed or petrified the target for
Well,
greater
we-
restoration.
Admin.
Mind you, you also
what
need
was
diamond
it?
dust worth at least 100
We,
gold.
we rested before we went into the city, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will in fact have that as my prepared 5th level.
Okay.
And Admin used like discern if there's anything magical going on with Kaladra.
As we slide by?
Yeah.
Does appear. Well, I'll have you roll. No, I won't even have you roll. You've seen a love potions effect before.
And I cast Dispel Magic.
Well, I'm already casting greater restoration.
But like him just sitting in the fountain, not giving a shit, and then he just sees us and just like, ugh.
Advent.
So
Love.
perfect.
Well, Cleric had already cast greater restoration.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because he did it the first time, sees that it just didn't work, and then he goes, you know what? And then he just slaps her in the back of the head,
So,
casting
Cleric.
greater restoration.
Cleric, do you have diamond dust worth at least 100 gold?
I do believe I do.
I do not believe you do.
I have a diamond.
You have
I
a
can
diamond
create diamond dust.
Yo, crush that
with
shit
a
up.
jeweler's kit. Do you
Oh,
have a
robot,
jeweler's
not just
kit?
crush it?
Just holds
Yeah, I
it
have
in
a
his
diamond
hand,
on me.
crushes
Yeah.
it. There,
Yeah,
it's
but
done.
do you
I'm
have
gonna do
a
that.
do you have a jeweler's kit?
What if I didn't? What would you do with that?
I'm gonna crush the diamond into diamond dust.
It will not work that way. So the thing is, for for the diamond dust, you need to specifically make sure that it is finely ground enough and it is correctly portioned for spells.
Listen to me.
Spells of the
Cleric
fifth
can crush
circle.
things. Good enough to
Spells
create
of the
fine
fifth
dust.
circle are very hard to cast.
I'll put you in a cast.
Cool.
I'm kidding.
Don't threaten the DM, dude.
I'm kidding. No, I know.
Straight up.
I
Taking
immediately
notes.
regretted
Taking
making
notes.
that joke. No,
Taking
please.
notes.
I'm so sorry. No. No. Cleric's outreach has gone into the real world.
So, I'm gonna rephrase my question again. Can Avon cast a spell magic?
Damn it.
Yes, you can.
Fine. I'm
Provided.
gonna go to a jeweler
Advin, what
in this
uh,
city and
what
get
level?
diamond dust.
What circle are you? At what circle are you casting the?
I'll cast
spell?
it at 4th level.
Okay, fourth circle. Okay. I need you to make a roll.
God.
Just a d20 roll?
Yeah, the normal roll for dispelling and counter spelling, because if you roll high enough, Kaladra's going to be shunted out of at Eldon's mind.
Oh God.
Oh, no.
Why'd you do this?
Wow, he hates love that much. Just saying.
Yeah.
Love,
Does
get
the
out.
13?
That is not high enough. You needed a 20.
Oh, thank God.
So,
So why'd you
I'm
get
just
our
mainly
hopes up?
trying to dispel the charm effect.
Oh, I
not
know.
really
I know. You
Was that high enough
dispel
for the
magic
charm?
within that area, though, of the target that you cast it on.
Okay, so the charm effect's gone.
The charmed
just
effect
not-
is gone. I mean, it's just a small, low-level potion that only lasts about 2 hours, anyways.
Okay.
Kaladra, you no longer feel the force that was pushing on your mind to love Aya.
Do I remember?
You remember
what
the
I've
feeling.
Done?
You remember
Yeah.
the feeling, what you've done, and all that,
Right.
but you no longer feel the push
Are
of that
infatuated.
feeling.
I will say this.
Oh.
You do feel that something really, really heavy is on top of both you and Aya.
And
No, I
give you,
immediately just go.
You're just like
Oh
feel
my
the
God.
wind leaving your breath.
No, but I immediately am embarrassed. I'm just like, and I'm trying to get off of Aya and out from under.
You are slipping all over the place due to
Yeah,
the
you
leaves
literally-
covering your
there-
body.
you don't
This
even
time
need to
I'm
do it 'cause
trying
you're
to
just like-
slip away.
Yeah,
I'm
you're just
trying to
covered-
slip away.
because you're
Glad
covered in
you do
lube.
love
As you
birds,
attempt,
so-
you
Just
just like
mumbling,
kind of
I'm
pop out.
sorry.
I feel like you like rocket out at high speed because you just got.
Bert's just kind of watching watching and laughing. Connie kind of just gives him a look and then walks over and uses his drone once more to clean both of them with the off of the lube.
Hold on.
Actually,
before you
and
do
cleric, I
that, before you
suppose.
do that, cleric is just kind of like, as they're sliding, cleric is on Ida, and he just goes, "Hey, what's up?"
Okay. I think Cat's prestidigitation.
Yeah, I go and clean them.
Slippery for them.
Cleric,
Uh,
you look at
I will
Aya, and he is blushing so red right now.
You will.
Yeah,
I'll,
Kaladra's like over in the corner, not looking at anyone.
So,
I'll say something.
come here
during that
often.
whole. I'll say this. You hear. In fact, DM, would you mind if I ask some players to roll a perception check?
Sure. About what?
That might have triggered a memory in this place. Or at least the memory of a memory.
Oh.
Okay.
Is this
DM
just
it
like
to me real
snipe
quick.
based or?
Or just straight up perception.
DM it to me real quick.
I'll roll preemptively.
Well,
I have a
that's
feeling it's
big
gonna be
love
like
test.
young love.
Just roll
Triggered
after
young love.
after I roll after I'm done.
Okay, I will.
Now that you two lovebirds are done forcing yourselves onto each other, I'm gonna go back to my book now.
That's exactly how I pictured it.
Aya kind of
Kaladra.
touches his arm, thinking
My-
to himself that his arm feels a little cold now.
Oh.
That's kind of sad.
Kaladra, real quick. are there any lingering feelings? Because even though a love potion is magical and it does hit you with a susceptibility to those feelings, you still remember them and how they felt.
No, I was honestly gonna say that, like, it feels like the love potion may have, like, as much as it may not have actually in real life, but to her it feels like it may have just accentuated something that was mildly there.
Right.
I mean,
But she's not ready to think about that much right now.
I mean, he is an elf. He is smoking hot, probably.
And he's super sweet to her. I don't know.
Well, and they have similar interests.
Yeah, the Baratheon females fall for the men who are sweet to them. So
Oh yeah,
I don't know.
DM.
She definitely feels like it might have just accentuated something that was already there, but she's also like, "Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed.
So
I hope he doesn't hate me."
this would more be hearing based.
Yay! Cool.
Made it sound like you don't have ears. Thank God.
Yay! I can't hear
Yay!
this bullshit.
Yeah, I can. Let's see.
Alright, so I'm rolling.
Yep. Rolling perception.
Alright, you know what? I'm just not gonna use any dice. I'm just not gonna use any dice.
22.
Did you just roll a nat 20?
I'm not using any dice. I'm just not gonna. Somebody just roll for me.
Okay,
that's
well, no.
three
If
now.
you use the die, that's fine. It's more the dice
Yeah.
rollers that I'd
Yeah.
be concerned with because those things are not always
Is
100%.
this fucking thing weighted?
If it's just a die, then it's a die. But
I'll roll it again and see.
Wait, so we all rolling or
Nope, that's
You-
Yeah,
DM,
all
that is-
rolling
that
over
is-
the.
I'm
Okay.
counting that 20 though.
Yeah, we're counting the nat 20, cleric.
Do
what
I
is it,
still use it,
perception?
or are we just
Yep,
using it
perception.
as like the counter?
What?
Well, we only count it if we use it, so I'd say just use it.
Okay. Well, I mean, I rolled a 14. It's alright. Alright, cool.
Use the nat 20.
Yeah, so that's a 23. No, a 33. My
Yeah,
bad.
there you go. I was about to say.
I was like, I got a 13 to my perception. I rolled a nat 20. I guess.
Such a.
I'm gonna try my other dice,
Oh,
and
you dirty 20.
I'm gonna roll one of my other d20s.
DM, I'm gonna roll at disadvantage because Aya is very distracted.
Okay, so it was a one-time thing because I just rolled a 5 with the other dice.
Yep.
Hold on, let me roll this one again and see.
Actually, is it something related to love? Because, like, I feel like I would be more apt to hear something related to love right now, but, like, I distracted if it wasn't
It
related
is
to that.
laughter
Okay, cool.
of times gone by. A man and a woman, well, a young boy and a young lass, laughing together.
Okay.
So even
13.
at disadvantage, I rolled a 23.
Jesus.
I got a 24 on Burke, and then I believe what was that?
Well,
14 on Connie?
Perceive for that's
I
for
think
sure.
got a 22.
Okay. Cool. Then all of you hear it. Except for maybe Leopold. I don't know what he rolled because he's muted.
Just hear him come back.
He's probably busy with something.
Yeah, he's probably busy with stuff. He just moved into his new
we
place,
hear
so it's
two
like...
people. We hear two people laugh.
I'm sorry, I didn't know I was muted. That's my bad.
Oh, okay. Well, what you rolled, bro?
Rolling perception, in case you don't know.
Big Mick, thank yous.
From McSpankies.
From McSpankies.
20.
You know, Jimmy.
20? Yeah, you all hear it and see the phantom-like figures of a young boy in a cowboy hat for the audience, and a young orcish girl running across the square and away towards the quarter of the city where Lee Beto had pointed Caladra and Aya.
Oh.
By Jove. It appears that you've triggered a lost memory. They're rare around these parts.
That's a good thing, right?
Aya, putting two and two together, blushes even more as he looks at Calandra.
It depends, cleric. These ones will not hurt you, but these ones are not harmful, but they are memories that this place, even this place, has forgotten. Memories that are only phantoms now, that not even Eldon can remember.
He's forgotten that? That's so
Not
sad.
That is very sad.
It is not No, it's far worse. It is not simply that Eldon has forgotten. It is that the entirety of this world has forgotten, and all in it. Happiness is not a common thing for this poor man, nor anyone here, as you will soon see. Come along. We still have much left to do.
Calandra has like super heavy feels right now because she just experienced like the feeling of love, and hearing that that's lost to him is really sad.
Yeah.
Calandra, you might also recognize the little boy with the cowboy hat is a young Ellie.
Yeah, young Eldon Vordoon, or Ellie.
Okay, that's what I guessed. Oh my god.
I figured that as well.
Aya does help, or offer a hand to Calandra to help her up.
I feel like he's got like the tsundere head turn, like offering his hand.
I like you or anything. Okay.
He's got his head kind of to the side a little bit, so where she can still see the profile of his face, and his cheeks are red.
Her cheeks are also red, but she definitely takes his hand and is a little relieved that he doesn't not want to ever talk to her again.
God, I need fan art of this scene specifically.
Or just kind of like slides up behind them, just like grinning.
Cleric is just kind of like
be really cute.
sitting on the ground with like just like his hands on like the bucket that's like upside down now, and just like his like hand placing on like where his cheek would be.
And then you
just like young love.
You just see in the foreground the two phantoms just holding hands.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh my god.
As they're giggling and running around. You guys can now access this memory as like a memory point at the fountain. And just
fast
look
travel.
At it.
If you would wish to look at it.
Again. Like a fucking video game almost. If you would wish to look at this memory again, you can always just press the glowing circle.
Press X to look at the memory again.
Hit the gritty to see the memory again.
That's it, right?
Press X to interact. Oh, right, I forgot about that. Connie kind of snaps his fingers and gestures for him to come over, and he like kind of points to the drone. And Connie nods and turns to where Leopold is. Leopold, there's something I wanted you to look at. I don't know if you know who this person is, but and he will Connie will then show Leopold the image
picture of the girl
of the woman that they found.
Leopold,
would I recognize this person?
Instantly. This is one of your people. One of the people in your regiment, who were in your regiment. This girl, her name was Private Lysandra Echragan.
Hey?
I saw that.
Lysandra. I don't remember that name.
No. Hat, you wouldn't recognize the name.
No, I don't recognize the name as me.
No, you wouldn't.
I recognize one of the names.
We recognize the last name.
Yeah, we do.
You know me. I like throwing things.
It's nice, and it's a really good name.
It is a good name.
Is she like there physically?
No, it's just a.
It's a
just
picture
an
of her
image.
deceased face.
Yeah, it's just on a holographic panel that appears above Connie's watch, and Connie's showing it to you.
Leopold just sort of whispers. How am I getting this?
What was that?
We didn't hear you. Leopold.
He said hello again, Liz.
Oh. So I take it you know this woman. Or knew.
She was a brilliant tactician. Dependable. The exact kind of person you wanted your back in a fight.
My goodness. But what is she doing here?
Well, that's the million gold piece question, I guess.
DM, didn't you say that this was somebody that Eldon, took in?
It's most likely someone that he accidentally took in, yeah.
Oh, as in fell in here.
Yep.
And to clarify, the picture that Connie is showing to Leopold only shows her upper half. It does not show her, dismembered, disemboweled form.
Yeah. I will say the body was still warm when you found it. So she still had color in her cheeks and everything.
Which means if I had Revivify...
It most likely would have worked.
But you're a little too far away for that now.
And it's been over a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Damn.
well over a minute.
If only there was a spell that'll didn't care about the time.
Well,
there
true
is.
resurrection.
On top of that, Raised Dead is another one that it gives you 10 days rather than a minute.
Yeah, but I think it's
Fortune teller Baba that
Raised
shit.
really isn't the popular choice if you want them to be coherent.
No, not. So Raised Dead is the actual resurrection spell.
That's a really poor name for it.
It is.
Well, guess who has?
It's a really bad name for
Guess
it.
who has Raised Dead?
Yeah, you return a dead creature.
you have a diamond
touch
with
to
at
life.
least 500 gold pieces.
I
do,
also,
in fact, I do.
I have the spell Toll Dead.
Toll
Oh, that's
dead.
Hold on, let me double check. Yes, in
He
fact,
definitely has a
I
diamond.
do. I do.
You do have a diamond worth 500 gold?
Indeed, I do.
I thought you might.
Good thing you
That is
didn't
the
crush
only
it.
diamond. That is the. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't. That's the only diamond I have.
Huh.
I'm assuming we're saying this out of
Yeah,
game.
so we kind of
Yeah.
exchanged that information, saying things about the
And
color
you
in
see
her cheeks
Claire
and-
kind of hearing that, and he just kind of walks over, and he's just how long has she been dead?
I don't know. She was still warm when we found her, but
So warm.
I
you
will
see,
say,
he starts-
Leopold,
he starts rummaging through his bag.
Leopold, the last time you saw Lysandra was in the in Corbane's dungeon area.
Cleric's gonna stop as he you can tell he feels something, and then he turns very slowly turns with a very serious expression. How much does this person mean to you?
She was a good friend.
How good?
Very good friend. She saved my life on multiple occasions.
If her corpse is still there, there's time. And we need to go now.
Very well. You can see to that.
I'll lead the way.
I think it's time we change someone's fate.
You said change.
Oh no.
Oh no!
He did. He did, didn't
Why
he?
do I feel like why do I feel like the professor did that on purpose?
Oh, he totally did.
Oh, 100%.
Dude,
You could
I
hear
was
the
just
emphasis
waiting for
of
a
the
time
word
where
change.
we could say it, and it not feel forced.
Yeah,
what
it was
did you
perfect.
Hey, it's time to change. It's 80.
Ah, let's go! You get weeaboo cat ears.
I become anime titty cat girl, Neko cat girl,
Oh my gosh.
But is he
but
still,
with a
look
masculine
guy?
voice.
Are you gonna ooh or nya?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just really.
Yeah.
It's like
No, it's just-
Markiplier just
no, it's,
no, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I like it.
Yo.
Hey. Oh.
I hate those.
My giant sword is now like, what's an anime?
It's a fucking Sailor Moon staff.
It's
It's
a
a
leak.
stab.
Yes.
It's gotta be a leak.
Oh, it's gotta be a leak.
It's gotta
You're
be a
right.
leak.
You're right. It has to
It's
be
a leak,
yeah.
and my gun is is actually just my finger gun. It's a glove in the shape of a finger gun that I put on.
And it shoots
Yep.
out a heart. It shoots
Yeah.
out like a
And
heart
you call it the
display.
love beam.
Yep.
Love beam.
Love
Hiya.
beam. Hiya. Love beam. Yeah.
Turning people into
Every
stone.
time he enters combat in this form, he goes through a Sailor Moon transformation.
No, just
yes.
starts to play.
Like when he said change, he just moon power.
Imaginary technique. Fuck off.
Y'all ever seen that the manga panel of Sailor Moon holding a gun?
Yes.
No.
I want to see that.
No,
That
it's
sounds
hilarious. I
amazing.
love it.
Also,
By the way,
yeah, we
huge
start
dick.
heading towards
Yeah.
where the body was.
Baganga
Like-
baganga dongs.
Unreasonably large.
I'm assuming we eventually get there.
Just doesn't even
You-
understand why
You guys
Cat
would get there
looks like
pretty
that
quick.
and just-
Yeah.
kind
Okay.
of
You said-
proceeds.
He
You
kinda
said the
like,
keyword.
What's up?
He was talking to Aya. He told him that he said
Oh.
the keyword.
Oh, cleric.
I know,
When
I
they
didn't
get
access
there,
the
does like the whole
OnlyFans.
group, or is it just Connie?
Is it the whole group, or is it just Connie, Burke, and Leopold along with Clara?
I
whole
don't
group
think
was
Hat.
fine.
I don't think Hat
I
would
would-
go. I think we just stay here.
Hat would stay there.
I
Yes.
would go to keep the group together, since keeping it not together did not seem to be great. To be honest.
I'm staying here just so we remember where we're going. Oh wait,
That is
you know what? I put my cat ears on Kaladra's head.
Oh god.
Am I adorable?
Yes, you are
I
kawaii.
think
Desu.
so.
Yes, you are Bonita.
Now you are
It
kawaii
is
desu.
completely-
Look, Bonita.
It has gone the 180. Aya is now following Kalandra around,
All right,
Oh,
so
trying really hard to not
So-
be creepy about it, but still
so the
being
hat
like
of many hats,
stupidly
or
awkward.
She's also
I
enchanted
had
by her look, though. So.
Hatsuko.
Cool.
Your name is
Huh?
Hatsuko now.
No, Hatsune Miku.
Hatsune.
Oh my god.
I'm Hatsune
Miku.
Hatsumeni Niku.
Hatsune.
No, Hatsune Miku.
Oh my
Hatsune
god.
Miku. I like that one.
Hatsune Miku. Oh my god, I love
Hatsune
this.
Miku. I love that.
Hello,
That's great.
I am Hatsumeni
Okay,
Miku.
so he's staying behind, and I assume Advin as well because he's reading the book.
Yep.
Yeah, so what chapter did I read so far in this book?
So
my
you
God.
read the one about the Umbral, the writer of the Umbral Sky.
That was in the library. I was moving on to the next god after.
Also-
Yep.
also,
Give me
I
one
found-
sec.
Hold on, while you do that, I just realized we need to name the episode like an anime title. Go, go, fight, fight.
Let's fighting love.
Oh yeah, that would. Yeah, like it's just like a whole sentence. I mean,
Um,
yeah,
Love
that'd be
conquers all.
perfect.
Love,
Love darkness.
even fake love
Darkness
conquers
and
all.
delight.
Guys, we're not going to say that. It's got to be something with the power of friendship.
With the power of friendship and love in this gun I found.
Exactly.
It has to be.
I
That's
think
the
that
title.
could be-
That's the title. That's the title.
That
right
could
there.
be it.
Hello,
Oh
I
my
am
god, I
Hat.
like that a lot.
Here we go.
I am Hatsune.
Okay.
All right.
All right. While you guys are moving over to the body, Advin, I'm gonna change the music real quick.
I hate it when
I
he
can't
says
hear the
that.
music, but I'm
You should have stopped
When he
reading the book.
every
he does
time
it
you
in
say
that
that
tone every
he-
time.
Also-
yeah, every time you
want-
know it's gonna be bad.
I wanna
Let's
s-
go with this one.
I want to say that Kaladra looks like a gamer girl right now. RGB headset.
Nice.
Yep.
Mm,
Aya
Worst part is
hold
that
on,
I
hold on,
actually
I'm
have
trying
that
to find a good
on
one.
right now.
Same.
I have a
Anyways.
headset like that. Yeah.
Same. There we go.
Chippy, chippy,
That's so
choppa,
funny.
choppa, doobie,
I have
doobie,
demon
dabba,
horns,
dabba.
but
Okay, I feel like you and Etch need to switch.
So
no, I'm a gremlin. I'm half.
Oh yeah,
demon.
that's true.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
you both need demon horns. Why does he have cat ears?
I don't know.
Chippy choppa choppa
Anyways.
doobie doobie dabba dabba.
hush up.
That's not it. But
Shush,
That's what I was
shush,
saying.
shush.
As you're reading the book, you come upon chapter 2. Lenstill, god of war, the spearhead of the gods. Lenstill was once the god of war. He decided to be favorable towards mortals in all of their combats. Whether it be against an alien threat from another realm, or perhaps even just elementals that came up from the water. He would grant them greater power. This gained him quite the following. Having well over 1 million followers on this planet itself, Lenstill was given the chance to join the higher deities. He would no longer be able to weigh in on puny mortal squabbles. Instead, he would be weighing in on the wars of much grander scale. But Lenstill refused. Lenstill, the once great god of war, refused the greater deities of this glorious chance. Lenstill was cast down, back to being immortal, by all of the gods. They told him if he wanted to be lower than the greatest deities, then he could live his life the way mortals do. And so he did. But rather than leaving himself to die in the squalor of being just a simple mortal, he rose above his means and became known as Delic Elnirin.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh!
My goodness.
Oh! Yeah!
Ah!
Derek Elnirin posed the greatest threat to the Demon Lord, and to try and once again rise to godhood, Lenstill waged war against him, telling the slaves of the Demon Lord to rise up, because they were many, and the Demon Lord's people were few.
God,
Even though they are of lower ability, he was able to bring them up. Lenstill asked his brother Chain, the god of freedom, to assist him in this war. Of course, his brother obliged, granting him an amazing weapon, a gift from a god. And he won, and built for himself an empire. But in doing so angered the gods, for they looked like fools. And so, after his mortal form died, the other gods pressured the secretary to send him to the Nexus instead. And thus he remains there, crying for help, as he once helped us.
So wait, hold on. let me stop you right there.
Advin's actually, upon reading this, before he even takes like the psychic damage, because I already know this is coming, he is angry reading this. And actually, he is very angry, not just mainly at the other gods frustrated with the secretary, but angry with the others.
Frustrated?
But yeah, that's about his feelings upon reading this
Advin,
chapter of this book.
would you please take a DM's inspiration for me?
Ooh.
Yeah.
And roll an intelligence save for me, please.
25.
You'll take half damage.
Yay!
You're lucky because
Yo, that's way
because the
funnier than
DC
24.
You're lucky because the DC goes up with every chapter.
No!
Why didn't... did you not have Joey take care of that book?
He did. So this book actually wasn't infected at all. This is the Gods of the Nexus.
This is a book of true forbidden knowledge. It's gonna
Yeah,
hurt.
it's cognito hazards.
This book is going to hurt, no matter what.
I'm learning stuff no mortal or unmortal being should know.
Hey, welcome to my world.
Yeah, but at least I'm not shattering into a million different personalities.
Oh, I was shattered before that. This just broke me even further.
Anyways, do I get any cool like features?
Take 37 points of psychic damage.
I'll take that.
Here's your reward. Get brain damage.
Here's your
On
reward.
top of that,
Perish.
you gain Blessing of the War God. You gain a +1 to attack rolls.
All attack rolls?
All attack rolls.
Oh,
That's really good.
spell attacks.
Anything else?
Yo, can I read that book?
Or is
That
it?
is all the Blessing of the War God gives you.
I'll take it.
For now.
Hey, it might give you some help with your blade song.
Yeah. Also, when am I gonna receive that table for Steed Master?
Oh, shoot, I forgot to give that to you. I'll give it to you after this session. Just message me to remind me.
Cool.
Alright. And after Advin is done reading that chapter and takes 37 points of psychic damage, which, just in case anyone's wondering, that would have been 74 points of psychic damage if he had failed.
Rough.
He kind of grabbed the handkerchief that he's holding.
It's just
It's like a tuberculosis coughing fit with all the blood coming out.
no, you just cough up a tumor.
No, tuberculosis level cough.
You just see blood start trickling down his nose. Like, no, I'm fine, guys. I'm fine.
One of your lung trees come out.
Alright. As the rest of the party arrives at the alleyway where the body lays, torn in half, her eyes glossed over with death.
Looks over at Burke and Connie. You guys didn't say she was in half.
Well, we wanted to leave that out. It's a bit grim.
Anyways.
A very serious look on his face as his retrieve for lower half.
Yeah, I got it.
You see the
I'll go over and
lower.
grab it.
You see the lower
I'll
half
grab
at the
them
far
from
end of the alleyway, pinned up to the wall by its feet.
I'm
kinda-
gonna walk over there and rage and pull out the nails.
Roll, roll an athletics.
No, I was
Also,
gonna do
while
that
you
Burke
do
first.
for
that,
1 foot. Burke can roll for the other. How about
Okay.
that?
By the way, Burke, as you say that's grim, you feel a spectral hand on your shoulder, and just an image, a purple spectral grim just gives you a thumbs up. That'll do, Burke. That'll do.
No one else sees it.
No one else sees it, just you.
He's just like chuckling for no reason.
What are you
And
laughing
then
at?
He rolls with advantage on strength checks.
Nico Nico Ni.
Yes,
Alright,
you
and
do,
then-
Leopold.
Just strength or athletics?
Athletics.
To pull out the thing. Athletics. Okay.
15.
Yes,
Try. That's I got 22, and I break out the I turn my hands into claws to like actually aid it.
Okay. Alright. You guys very easily pull, or Burke, you very easily pull the leg from the wall.
Sorry
Leopold, what did you
to
get?
derail this. I was looking at my equipment. I still have 4 of the insignias.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
4 of the deader insignias. You need to
Why
turn
do you
Yeah.
still have those?
I don't know. All right. Anyways, back. Sorry for derailing. Go back to the thing.
Leopold, what did you roll on your athletics?
That is an excellent question.
Wait,
You roll
I
with
thought I was
advantage.
the one pulling.
Yeah, I thought it was Aya.
Oh, Aya, sorry. Aya, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I thought Rage, and I immediately went to Leopold.
Yeah.
No, that's all good.
Aya has rages.
I forget.
Yeah.
That's a
How does that
feat
work?
for Aya.
It's like nerd rage in Fallout.
No, like how does that work with you also being a spellcaster?
Hits Blade Song, Rages.
I can rage while I blade sing.
Wait, don't you need to keep concentration for your blade song though?
Nope.
Nope.
Blade
Nope.
Song does not
Oh.
require concentration.
Oh, that is just mean.
Mm-hmm. So he also has unarmored defense.
True, he does.
On top of
Why
that,
I
he's
said
the
on a
highest
base.
Constitution wizard here.
Not to mention he also has a shield, I think, as well. So
Yep.
it just kind of stacks.
I have insane amounts of AC, but regardless, a 15 to pull out the nail.
Okay. Yeah, you pull it out of this stone wall, and you slowly bring the lower half towards the upper half.
Yeah, I kind of walk around, making sure that all of her body parts are intact and everywhere nearby.
I don't need it to be
No.
perfect. I just need them to be
I
close enough.
cast. I also
Spleen.
cast mending.
Doesn't that only work with objects?
A corpse is technically
Well, I
an
mean,
object.
she is a woman.
A
I need you to
corpse-
leave.
A corpse
That was
is
pretty good.
technically an object.
That was great.
I was really hoping someone would get that.
I hate.
I'm so sorry, Sam.
No, it was a good one. I said that. Like, I was like, okay.
No, it was funny, but damn.
That
Yes.
needs to be a short right now.
That's fucked up.
All right.
Anyway,
Regardless,
what was I saying?
because they're currently a corpse, I can cast mending, correct?
Yes.
It's fucking rough.
Kind of try and seal it up a little bit.
Yes.
The spell will do the rest of the work. I just want it to be
As close as possible.
All right, cool. And then you see cleric just kind of like quote unquote cracks his knuckles. That's all right.
You just hear it. Man,
You
you
just
need
hear-
oil those.
No, you just hear clank, clank, clink, clink, clank. Reach.
Nice.
No, it'd be so much more cursed if you actually heard like knuckle cracking.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
He is
I like-
he is anatomically like as close to a human as possible, but in like steel form.
You just have bone knuckles.
It's like
Don't
the
ask where you got 'em.
Terminator.
Oh,
Don't
like
worry
when he
about
cracks his knuckles, like steam comes out.
Oh,
Don't
nice.
worry about it.
Aya does
Um,
say a prayer to his goddess to try and
Leopold,
hopefully make it to where this goes.
Leopold is off in his own world right now. He's actually, hold on.
Ooh.
I want you all to make perception checks.
Ooh,
Can
Yeah, I
Caladra see
Everyone who's there.
I
Can I give Caladra
start
the
to
help
pray,
action
and
as
then
I
I
am
also pray to
I
my
will
god,
make-
because I think that's really nice, to be honest.
You
Can
see
I-
me hide.
that's a
Yeah.
23.
I'll give Caladra the help action as I am a hat.
Real quick.
What are you
I
helping
thought
me
you weren't
with?
there.
Oh,
Yeah, you're not even there.
Caladra,
No,
what
I'm on her
domain,
head.
Is your god?
Oh,
what?
What domain is your god again?
Cleric, you lucky fuck.
What? Sorry, I don't play godly characters. So, what domain? How would that?
Well,
work?
that would be
What are
like
the domains?
sun, war, that kind of stuff. Did you
Oh,
worship? Do you worship
something
the same?
healing-y
Okay.
as my mom. Yeah.
Okay. So the
A
same
good
one as your
god.
mom. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So, give me 1 second to find.
What's the
where...
healingest god you got?
What
Well,
domain
I'm
is
gonna-
my goddess?
try and find the sun god again, because I keep forgetting the sun god's
Hope
name.
that doesn't interfere with the moon. I'm like praying. I'm praying
No,
against Aya right now. No, that's-
Most of them are just really nice to each other.
Yeah, it would just be
Fine.
kind of ironic and funny that he goes to pray to his god. It's the moon. I'm like, nah, sun.
Sun's better than the moon, man.
Yeah, but
We'll just
I mean it
reflect
as
your
like
sun.
Time.
I see him doing it. I think that is nice. So I also want to pray to my god to help
Guys,
this
we got a
situation,
couple in the making.
even though I can't do anything.
So-
This is like sun god's better, moon god's better. Now kiss.
How many people do you think are-
During the day.
So can I, jackass?
But anyways, what were we checking for Leopold? Because I got a 22 on the perception.
Perception, and then what is it if you help me, Hat? What do I do?
You get advantage.
Okay, I get advantage. Thank you.
You just
I got
see
a
like
13.
I'm magic girl, like a magic pair of binoculars.
Artios, that's his name. The sun god is Artios.
He's a Pokemon. And
That's
Connie got a
Latias.
Oh, I'm
16.
muted.
22.
22 for the perception.
Yeah.
Cleric is the only one who sees.
Damn.
Wait, how high is it?
I rolled a 23, so did Cleric.
Oh, gotcha.
Wow.
Gotcha. Dang. Wow.
Exactly what he has.
Cleric, you just see as Leopold is just rocking back and forth, gently holding her hand. You see like 1,000-yard stare and tears just streaming down his face.
Cleric kind of places a hand on Leopold's shoulder, basically getting his attention. And Cleric, like, does Leopold look up at Cleric?
No, he's still just, it's like he's almost catatonic.
Yeah, he's gonna kind of like very lightly grip, just kind of like an affirming squeeze, like that very comforting, like you're gonna be okay. And like Cleric like literally like whispers, just only loud enough for only Leopold to hear. He goes, "She's gonna be okay." And he's gonna cast Raise Dead.
Alright.
So DM, this is the first time we've done a resurrection spell.
Other than the one that was used on Cleric, yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Um,
Can you remind us what the mechanics are for resurrections?
the mechanics are simple. There will be a ritual done. When said ritual is done, it will consist of 3 checks of any type of skill that you want. But 3 people must try to convince this person to come back to their body in some way, shape, or form. Whether it be by performance, persuasion, intimidation, strength, feats of strength, a religious sign, stuff like that.
Well,
Is it okay if I do persuasion?
Well,
Well, let Leopold go first, then we'll
Yeah.
then we'll discern everything from there. 'Cause he's the one who knows
Okay.
her best.
I will say
Right, of course.
the more times you use a single type of check, the harder the DC gets.
So
Okay.
it's best to vary them.
question: Can someone also help with your check? Or
No,
does it have to be?
it has to be alone. However, I will say, as Cleric begins the ritual, and Leopold is holding Lysandra's hand, the harness on his left hand glows, giving everyone who wants it advantage.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Sick.
It's a nice little harness there that never gave back.
But yeah, Cleric kind of like retells the rules that you just told us to basically to Leopold, telling him that he has to essentially convince her to come back. She basically has to want to come back.
Mm-hmm. Leopold.
Hearing that, Leopold is gonna lean down right next to her ear. And he's gonna whisper to her. He's gonna whisper, "Get your ass off the ground, soldier. You're not done yet. Get your genius bitch ass out right now."
Roll a persuasion check.
I thought he was going for an intimidation check.
She's a soldier. How do you think
Yeah.
they talk?
Yeah, that's what I thought too. So is it intimidation or persuasion?
Persuasion.
This is persuasion.
21.
Okay.
21.
Yeah.
A piece
Nine.
of the circle that appeared begins to glow. Faintly. As it slowly encompasses 1/3 of the circle.
You can put me on your head. Just the hat chimes.
Io
Sorry.
will kneel next to Lysandra body and perform a religious, a small religious rite of awakening next to her.
Okay. Roll a religion check.
Oh, that's shit.
Well, you have advantage.
You had advantage.
Yeah, you have advantage.
Yeah, I know. I rolled a 1 and a 3.
That is double shit.
Oh, yikes.
What's the total?
11.
The second part of the circle begins to glow.
Thank God.
All right, DM,
Doesn't
real quick.
necessarily mean you passed. I will say
Um,
that. That's just a piece of the ceremony done.
DM, do we know if, would I, can I, with anything that I've learned about either the Nexus or Grimm's Mind or anything in between, would I know if death here in the afterlife, if that's different than normal death? Specifically Burke, would he know that? If there's any sort of, difference.
There's one way to find out.
And just roll, check.
She's laying right in front of you.
What? Okay, well, I don't,
If she comes back from this, then it might be very different.
Okay, well, that's not what I was asking. Okay,
May I?
Okay, I'll just go for it.
Oh,
So I will,
all right.
I will, walk up, and, I'll say that, listen, I don't know exactly how things work in here, but you dying, you going to somewhere else, it might be a hell of a lot worse than here. And that's honestly impressive considering where we are. But the Nexus is not something to be fucked with. So you getting back here
Fucked with.
is imperative for your soul's sanity. Not making intimidation.
Absolutely, yes.
Check.
Make an intimidation.
Oh shit.
See.
Was that the last one?
That is the last one for the.
Let's
This
see,
is the last roll.
that's
That's
a
fantastic. That's so great.
That's a 14. Wait. Yeah, no, yeah, still 14. God.
third piece of the circle begins to glow.
I had a
Well,
whole speech
see if it
ready and
works.
everything.
As it does, you see her body rise. The diamond floating just a few centimeters above her body as it shatters and spreads across her form and settles on her body. As the parts that were still torn slowly reform and become whole, and her body is laid on the ground.
Check the pulse.
As her eyes open and breath returns, you see a yellow thread shoot from her sternum up towards the sky. As you see her form begin to glow a bright yellow as she disappears.
Oh?
She must have returned to her normal body in the outside world.
Cleric is just kind of like
Let's hope so.
eyes wide, looks over at Leopold, looks down where her body was, looks back at Burke, Burke, right?
Yeah.
He looks over at Burke, looks back where her body was.
Look to the body. Now back to now back to me.
Into the body.
That doesn't. I've seen this before, and I don't think that's.
I don't think that's supposed to happen.
I don't think that's. Yeah, I don't think that's supposed to happen.
Leopold just
I've never
reaches
seen
out
it happen like that.
and puts his hand on Cleric's arm. Thank you.
And you just see like the worry that's on Cleric's face just immediately just melt away.
She's at peace now.
And there's a chance she might be alive. More of a chance than it was just a moment ago.
Doubt that, but seeing this confirmed my worst fears. He didn't just kill my mom. He fed them to the Nexus.
As this realization comes to you all, that Corbain is not only a man who tortures and murders, but that he is much more than that. We pan away. A thread flowing through the clouds. Away from Colgaius's cave. Battlefields, desert, a lush forest, a grave, and a thread slowly coming down upon it. That's where we're going to end today's session.
Oh my god, that gave me freaking chills. Holy
Oh
shit.
my god.
Segued perfectly out of Leopold's line. That was.
Damn it, I had another memory
beautiful.
planned for that. but
I'll
okay.
get to it later. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much for joining us. This episode was, yeah, it was something. Let me just take us
That was
out.
great.
Okay, and this one will be new for the YouTube audience. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay hungry, stay horny, stay homogenous, stay mitosified, and always remember
That the
the
hat
hat
works
works
in
in mysterious
mysterious
ways.
ways.
Mysterious ways.
Good night, everybody.
Vietnam!
Good night.